How about we don't riot? And sorry, Star, I kind of had to do this thing called getting water so that I could remain hydrated. But what's up, chat? Welcome back. Had to take a small leeway so that I could get water, you know, so that way I don't die of thirst. Uh-huh. Yeah, you better scatter. I see you trying to incite rebellion. Very fitting considering the game we're playing. Do we even have that emote? I can't tell. I can't tell from OBS chat.
We found a treasure chest. I wonder what's in.
Ooh, I love the design of these. Revival beads? Why, thank you, my good sirs. See, this palace knows how to treat its customers. And you know what? Maybe I won't destroy it. Maybe we'll leave this palace alone. Me realizing that I still had the music on, but then I'm also like, it's probably low enough that it's not interfering with anything, right? I have never seen 3 items come out of a chest except in mementos, and that was it. Yeah, I should go turn the music off. Or else Star will complain because we won't be able to hear these super awesome Persona soundtracks. Because I don't have to worry about getting muted, because I split my audio. Now here's the real question. Do we go our usual way, or do we go the other way? Well, we just broke someone's heart. I don't know what it will. I don't know whose. What is with all these people? I have never seen this many people in a palace. Oh, I'm sorry, Star. Should I start talking a little bit louder? Not that it matters. I literally have my microphone settings to literally stop me from talking super loudly. Even if I like get up all nice and close to the microphone, my audio should not really be up too high. Although you can tell me if I'm wrong. Should you have any questions about the facilities, feel free to bring them to our staff members nearby. What a strange announcement. Become happy? Honestly, it's like, I'm gonna go ahead and say this. For anyone who ever wants to deal with audio, audio is legitimately the worst thing to deal with when streaming. Because it is quite literally one of those things where it's like, even if you think you have it all set up and everything sounds good when you're recording, I have found that audio sounds so different between recording and streaming, and I do not know why. Or maybe I'm just picky.
You are unwanted.
I think I'm just picky. I mess with audio all the time. Chat always tells me, Fox, there's nothing wrong with your audio, but I'll go back and listen to it, and it's like, it sounds so bad. Sometimes my audio is too low, sometimes it's too high, but it could also have to do with very literally just me not sitting close enough to the mic.
Why do you willingly strive for
I know from camera view it looks like my mic is like really far from my face, but to me it looks like it's like shoved up right up against it.
Yoshizawa-san, you can do this, right?
Yes, ready whenever.
It'll be too much trouble to go about this haphazardly. I'll provide the support.
What support? You're a DPS, aren't you?
Look at this scum pile up. Fine by me. Time for a bloodbath.
Remember when we all thought Akechi was the calm and reliable sort, and it actually turns out he's just a secret psychopath?
It's been quite a while. Nothing gets me quite as excited as this.
Akechi-san.
Now, time to obliterate them.
Okay,
All right.
Akechi, I need you to do something. I need you to put the battle boner away. Do you think you can do that for me? He looks like a Digimon. He does, doesn't he? All right, let's see.
What's the holdup?
Well, I don't really know what the typing of these two is, so. First thing that you learn about Fox, he just likes shooting things sometimes. As Star likes to say, so then I just started blasting. I can't help it. Sometimes, hey, if gun works, it works.
Didn't we? Especially considering the last-minute arrangement of our team and all. Yoshizawa-san?
You okay, Yoshizawa?
Yes. So that shadow, it said something about research, and also something about pain.
It mentioned salvation as well. All this seems to indicate that the palace's ruler is not in his or her right
Well,
mind.
treatment implies doctor. I'm still under the impression this palace may belong to Maruki. And why is that? And I'm sure someone's gonna, like, I'm sure this will get spoiled in the comment section somewhere
so
before we even
I've
finish
only
this
shared
if other people watch it.
Akechi-san.
But literally,
Would you
it's just
say
because
this
I
is
kind
how
of
he
want
normally is?
Maruki to be a villain.
Like
I just think it would be
ruthless sort of
funny.
person.
Because he's the last person anyone would expect to be one. Or maybe he's the first. When it comes to anime, usually it's the people who are like super nice to you that I always am like, yeah, this guy's secretly a psychopath. Example A. I can't see where I'm pointing. Wherever Akechi is on the screen, that's my example A, okay? Yeah, this is normal Akechi. Don't worry about it,
What say we
Yoshizawa.
save the idle chatter for later and keep moving? Unless teaming up with a ruthless sort of person is too much for you to handle.
Looks like we're busted.
What do you mean we? I didn't say anything. I'm used to dealing with this side of Akechi. This is the side of Akechi I knew that I was always certain existed. So it don't bother me. Oh wait, I just remembered. I can insta-kill, can't I? I learned that last time, and I just kind of forgot about it.
Pay for it with their lives.
Well, that did nothing. Unload all lead.
One down, and that won't be my last.
Wait a minute, wait a minute. What kind of gun are you using, Akechi? Does Akechi have like some kind of weird photon gun? Because if so, that's just unfair. They gave this man a lightsaber and then also gave him a laser. What makes you think that I wasn't holding X Star? The answer is I wasn't. I know that I wasn't. I don't even know why I picked this skill.
I can still feel the rush.
Question. Where did Kasumi learn how to use a rapier?
Okay. Shadow eliminated. I would wager there's a safe room somewhere nearby.
Okay, so I cannot insta-kill these things.
Just one little pipsqueak. It's going to regret.
Good to know.
Persona! This enemy is a sad little weakling. Let's put it out of its misery.
Okay, so gun does not work. That's good to know.
Let's finish this.
Sword Dance makes sense.
Pretty tough.
Okay, uses ice.
Break them.
Uh-huh. Let's try curse. Okay, so you're weak to curse. We figured that out pretty fast.
What a lovely
Stop right
sight.
there.
Now I want to know what Akechi's... Oh, well, now I know what Akechi's splash art looks like for an all-out attack. And now I kind of wish I didn't know.
That should do it. Time to move on.
It's not yet time to move on. It's time to go to a safe room.
It's a safe room. Shall we take a rest?
Why are you talking so calmly? It's weird when you're dressed like that.
I should write something.
Like, that outfit does not go well with your calm demeanor. Go back to being
Let's get going.
psychopathic, please. Actually, me realizing, oh, there's an inner area? I didn't actually think I was supposed to head this way.
That voice. Look. No way.
The hey? What?
Everyone will be arriving soon. Mom, Grandma. Yes, she'll be here too. I'm sure she'll be here once she's able to calm down. Why?
Well, I feel like I'm intruding. I'm third wheeling on someone's morning. That is an uncomfortable feeling.
Dad? Why?
That was your father in the video just now, wasn't it, Yoshizawa-san? And the
No,
one
she just
he
called
was
him dad
speaking
because
to.
that's what she does. When she sees an older looking man, she just
my
calls him
younger
dad.
sister.
Not in
Sumire
that
Yoshizawa.
particular fashion, by the way, just saying.
I mentioned to you that I've lost a family member, right?
Sorry, that got so weird
But
once I
how
said
was
it.
this video? I'm sorry. I don't know what's been wrong with me lately. I've been getting this feeling like I need to remember something, but at the same time, I oughtn't remember it.
Can you still walk, Yoshizawa-san? Whatever it is that's happening, we have to keep going if we hope to learn more about it.
Yes, I'm all right. Let's go.
Hey. When was it that you said you became acquainted with Yoshizawa-san?
Last spring, after transferring here.
I see. Anyway, let's move out. I suspect we still have a long way to go.
So there's me, who potentially did not go the right way, because we didn't go explore this area. I don't know if we were supposed to or anything, but I don't like leaving areas unexplored.
It's a treasure chest.
Aha! See? This is why you don't leave areas unexplored. You never know what you'll find. You'll always find hidden treasures. Okay, maybe not always. Sometimes you just find more shadows ready to kill you, and some of them are very annoying. But that just means EXP, right, guys? This is a pretty empty palace. Like, yeah, there were a few shadows, but nothing too major. I don't think I've ever been able to go into a corridor without being attacked somewhere.
This place is enormous. What could this room be?
Well, it looks like a security room, if you ask me.
You seem to be in
Wait a
pain
minute.
again. Are you all right?
Is this possibly Kasumi's palace?
I'm fine. It's just that I can't stop thinking about that video we saw earlier.
Or is it
You
something
mean
else
the one about
entirely?
Sumire-san?
Yes. Let's keep pushing. I need to find out why that was shown to me.
It was shown to you because you are the chosen one.
You are misguided. Do not search for pain. Only tragedy awaits you beyond here.
A newcomer.
All these warnings of pain and tragedy. Who is your ruler? Why do you all think you know so much about me?
Oh, hey, it's
If you won't
Belial.
give me an answer, then I'll just force my way through.
Oh, it's two Belials. First up, amazing combination right there, but
Just calm down.
I don't think it
I'm
worked.
sorry.
Is it? Time your attacks with mine.
I don't mean to be rude, but I don't think that amounted to very much.
Brute force won't do anything here. They're resistant to physical attacks.
Okay, so physical doesn't work, and it didn't appear that bullet worked either, so... let us try Psycho Blast.
Persona,
Heavy blast damage to all foes.
let's finish this.
Okay, missed the other one. Oh, so they also have Dodge Bless. I was not expecting that. That's interesting. Dodge Bless, conveniently in the storyline where we have to use Kasumi. Certainly an interesting coincidence, don't you think?
No time for mercy, right?
I was so confused. I was like, wait, hold on. Who do I... And then I was like, oh, right. We do have max confident rank. Why do you have to have such a cool animation for that? Everybody else is just like, oh, hey, let me just smack them around a bit. And you're like, let me use a freaking Getsuga Tensho. That's not fair.
Such a fool, rejecting our Lord's mercy. In that case, witness it for yourself.
Witness what?
Now what?
Oh wow, the crowd is going wild. Their cheers are shaking the stadium to welcome a new heroine to the world of competitive gymnastics.
What be going on?
Thank you so much. I'm simply thrilled with the results I had today. Your performance exceeded anything seen before in the junior class. It was absolutely stunning. But you'll be entering high school soon. Will that impact your career in gymnastics? Oh, I have no intentions of stopping. It's my dream to compete and win at the international level. How wonderful. One last question. Is there anyone you'd like to give a shout out while you have the chance? My younger sister.
Something's weird.
Should be here in the stadium.
What?
Oh, there she is. Sumire.
What?
Sumire, I did it.
What?
Both of us have the same dream, to be international champions.
Stop.
Let's make it come true, Sumire. Together.
Stop it!
So...
Yoshizawa-san? You're...
Okay, so Kasumi is actually Sumire. And I'm guessing to get over her sister's death, she somehow shifted her identity to her sisters for some reason?
Please, won't you stop fighting this and just return to the current reality?
Nothing but heartache, huh? I don't understand what you're saying, but I have no intention of leaving now.
We are in agreement there. We also refuse to do as you say. Now why don't you drop the big voice behind the curtain act and face us directly?
As you wish. Head on down.
Sorry, there's a bug.
I'll meet you there.
Yo, what's up, Dio?
He agreed to that much more readily than I expected. Perhaps the palace's ruler really will make his appearance.
I mean,
Thanks.
I
for
might
your
be
concern.
wrong. My best guess
fine,
is
really.
potentially her dad?
Let's go.
Kasumi Yoshizawa, eh?
Okay, that was weird. Akechi seems to have an interest. Ah, damn. I'm not strong enough to insta-kill here. That makes me sad. Insta-killing is one of my favorite things to do. Or maybe it's just because I don't have Ryuji with us. That might be it. We just don't have access to Ryuji's powers anymore.
No, these pipsqueaks can't tolerate.
Okay, I'm glad I did not try to use psychokinesis.
Don't exploit the hell out of that
Because that would have been bad.
That's one enemy immobilized. Finish it, Joker. Joker took one down.
Everyone did great.
Well, how am I supposed to know, Star? Allow me to just believe things, okay?
Okay.
Yeesh.
Can you tell if I've grown stronger?
Actually, I think that would be kind of a cool feature. If they made it to where it's like, okay. During this segment, you don't have access to the usual perks because you're confident
It's been
are
quite a
no
while,
longer
hasn't it?
a part of your team.
Dr. Maruki,
Oh, so it was
Glad to see
Maruki.
you're all doing well. I pretty much figured that you would end up infiltrating this place.
I knew
Be
it.
told.
He is a bad
This is how
guy.
I was hoping we would
Maybe.
meet again.
Dr. Maruki, you're the ruler of this
Something
palace?
tells me it's not as clear cut as I think it
Palace?
is.
A place where distorted desires manifest. We're asking if you're the source of the desires here.
Ah, I see. Well, to use your own words, yes, I am this palace's ruler. But in my case, it seems a tad different from the ones you've seen.
Would we also be correct in believing that you're involved in the abnormalities outside the palace as well?
Yes, you would. Do you like the reality I created for you?
Honestly, this does not
Created it?
surprise me at all.
That's right. I have gained the power to alter reality.
A royal character
make it
in a
whatever
palace
the people
introduced
wish
in
for.
Persona 5, the royal. I mean, to be fair, I would have no idea that Maruki was a royal character. I assumed he was in vanilla Persona 5. You've never told me that he was royal exclusive or anything like that. So why would I assume otherwise when Persona 5 Royal is literally the only thing I've played?
Is that how you really feel? The old reality was cruel and unfair. The truth is, Yoshizawa-san suffers immense pain each and every time she taps into her forgotten past.
My past? Dr. Maruki? What do you mean? What's happened to me?
All right. I had honestly hoped that all those warnings you were given would change your
What
mind.
do you mean all those warnings? You've warned her twice.
Then I want you to recall
Unless he's talking
who
about
you
warnings
really
he may have
are.
given her in the real world,
And I
but
want
it's
you
like
two
2
to learn
warnings
as
does
well.
not equal
Once
a
you have,
all those
you need to
warnings I
choose
gave
between
you.
the 2 realities. The merciless one, or the one I've formed.
Really? You made a movie out of like her most traumatic memories? What? Maruki kind of being an
Today
asshole.
was brutal, huh? Oh. Feeling okay? It's not that. Why am I doing so bad? I keep messing up my routine. Your growth spurts just changed your eye level. You'll get used to it. Look, you're as tall as I am now.
Okay.
We practice the same amount.
I got so scared for a moment
You're the one who always gets first place.
because I was like, oh shit, did my game just crash?
You know why?
That would have sucked.
Because
It was
it's
like,
my right as the elder sister.
it was like, okay,
We're in the same grade,
communication settings are being
Oh,
shut down, and I'm
so
like,
down.
what? The
We'll
Windows
reach the top of the
notification,
world
yeah,
together.
exactly. I was like,
That's
oh
a
no,
thing, right?
what just happened?
You don't get it.
Yo, I did, Star, I literally did
You'll
too.
never
I was
understand
about
how
to
I
start
feel.
getting so pissed
What?
off. I'm just glad that if it did crash, it didn't wait
Kasumi,
5 hours into the
If I were
game.
like you, things would be so much better.
That would have been the absolute worst.
Hey, wait up! Kasumi's the one that people
Oh, shit.
want.
Oh no, I can see where this is
Look where
going.
you're going. The light's red. Hey!
No, or sorry,
The talented
Sumire,
one who can
don't
reach
do
the
it.
top of the world. Sumire,
Don't-
stop.
don't turn this into one of Star's chapters. Ah, shit. She got isekai'd. Don't worry, Sumire, she's alive. You just need to figure out which world she went into. There's like a billion of them, but I promise she's alive in at least one of them.
Kasumi.
Star, why did you do this to her? Oh, man. Sorry, I don't mean for this to be funny. I didn't mean to laugh at that one. Oh, my God. Yo, they just knocked the persona out of her. Holy shit. Oh. Where did he get this footage? That is a very good question.
Seems you remembered.
That's right.
What do you mean, so you remember? What do you mean? You literally showed her the memory. What are you talking? What do you mean? So you remember, after literally being like, fine, I'll play you your memory. Boom. Oh wait, you remember now? Shit, that was not what I was expecting.
Kasumi? No, that's not right. I'm not Kasumi.
The girl named Kasumi Yoshizawa is currently deceased.
It was last spring, before I started at Shujin. We were walking home from practice. It happened right there.
Wait, here's my better question though.
On that street in the
Everyone,
video.
actually no.
I wasn't looking where I was going.
I
And Kasumi.
don't think I've actually
She protected
heard
me
many
from the
people
car.
refer to her as
I
Kasumi,
was
just
saved by
Yoshizawa.
Kasumi. I robbed her of her dreams, and even her life. I'm her younger sister,
So
Sumire Yoshizawa.
I'll
maybe
take
I'm
over
wrong,
from
but
here.
now I'm like,
After all, I do play a part in this story. Her real name is Sumire Yoshizawa. She's Kasumi-san's younger sister, but for months now, she's only seen herself as being Kasumi Yoshizawa, her deceased elder sister. Of course, it was only her cognition of herself that changed, so to the people around her, she was still Sumire-san. For some reason, though, there were a few rare exceptions to this. Did something happen to make you believe she was Kasumi-san?
it seems to be a Shujin Academy pocketbook. The name Kasumi Yoshizawa is written inside.
It appears you were clueless, but she was Sumire Yoshizawa from the start. However, when we watched that other video, she gave her name as Kasumi Yoshizawa. Considering such an odd claim, I'd actually suspected for a moment that she was the palace ruler.
After Kasumi died, but before I started at Shujin, I received counseling from Dr. Maruki. That was when I told him, if Kasumi is gone and can't make her dream come true, then I want to become Kasumi, so I can turn her dream into reality for her.
So that's why you meddled with
And
her
suddenly I'm
cognition?
starting to see why
For
Star
her own
writes the way she
wishes.
does.
That's right, limited as it was. I already had the power at the time to actualize her wish. Put yourselves in her shoes for a moment. Sumire-san's older sister died from protecting her. Imagine surviving such a dismal tragedy. Who would be able to cope with that survivor's guilt?
Star, you
Let alone
literally have
heal
sat
from the
here saying
emotional scarring
that
she
persona is the
suffered?
reason you write the way
If
that you do.
Sumire-san
You have
can live a
literally
healthy,
said
positive
exactly
life by
that.
becoming Kasumi-san, then I believe that reality is what would make
So you
her
don't
happy.
get to pretend to be offended.
I've had enough of your high and mighty rationalization. All you really did was use her to try and make everyone acknowledge the validity of your research.
Excuse me? Mr. used us to fulfill your plans to murk your own dad? Excuse me? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I want to say this. Akechi, you are literally the last person who gets to say anything about anyone
So that's
using
how you
other
see
people.
things, huh? That's quite unfortunate. Of course I wanted society to acknowledge cognitive science through my research. But that's because my goal is to save everyone in the world like Yoshizawa-san by ending all suffering.
Ending all suffering. What
My
exactly
work
do
will
you
convert
plan
the
on
wishes
doing
of
in
the
order to
people
do
into
that?
reality, even as we speak. My research is coming to fruition.
Exactly.
No one will ever have to suffer again under the yoke of an unfair world. This palace, you called it? It's a place where its
Which
rulers'
kind of
desires
brings
take
up the
physical
question,
form,
though.
yes?
Everything that's been created as a result of him doing it, all this, is that not just a dream? Or is it merely an aspect that he has literally... Well, to be fair, we've seen that cognition can affect reality, so I guess he has managed to do something, but I just figured we were all dreaming or something. This game literally confuses me at all moments.
My research
I don't quite understand anything. I know that they mentioned that cognition can affect reality, but that at the same time, they are two separate things, but they are the exact same thing. I am so confused.
Total nonsense.
You could very well be right. Still, I'm entirely serious about changing our imperfect reality. Just as she was saved by becoming Kasumi, I'll save every other person in the world currently suffering. In fact, it's my responsibility to do so. You can see how this world's bestowed the duty upon me.
What happens to the old reality?
I don't know for certain. It'll most likely be treated as if it never existed. The cruel reality will cease to be, and the reality I generate will be the sole world recognized by society.
And you assume we'll buy into your brainwashing and just live in the palm of your hand. Honestly, that sounds absolutely revolting.
Alright, so that's your answer, Akechi-kun. How about the others? Yoshizawa-san, allow me to ask you yet again, which reality is it that you wish to inhabit?
Dude, she is like, she's had her heart ripped out and her entire worldview destroyed. I think pressuring her for an answer right now is kind of a dick move. You are now forever removed from your official title as Snack Daddy. Star, if you refer to him as this any further, you shall be banned from the chat. That position is now belongs to Romani.
It's impossible.
Although, to be fair, give me some time,
I'm
and
sorry.
Maruki just might end up in the same position as...
I can't go back to being her. I can't
Might just end
be
up in the
one
same
who led her
position as
sister
Romani.
to
Just
her
gonna
death.
say that.
Please don't judge her. This is just evidence of how painful life is for her. You two sensed doubts forming in the reality I manifested. That's what brought you here. But please, remember this as well. You two aren't excluded from the people that I wish to save. Come now. Won't you accept my reality for your own happiness?
Nope. I will find my own happiness.
No deal so far, huh?
Oh, why are we being blinded? I'm so, okay. Maruki, please remove the tentacle from the girl.
What do you think you're doing with her?
I won't harm her. It's in her best interest that you turn back. You've made clear that you reject the reality she
You
desires.
can't blind me. I'm a
The
light
reality where
mode
she
user.
lives as Kasumi Yoshizawa.
This isn't reality.
It saddens me when you speak that way. Don't you understand? You deny her wishes when you say such things.
Her wishes, huh?
This isn't just for her. I'm doing all of this for yourselves as well. I honestly do want to come to terms with you. We should talk. Think about it. You both have dreams, no?
No.
I have the power to make them come true. My reality can become just the way you like.
But what if I want to punch you in the face and stop
waste
you?
of my time.
A shame, but I understand.
Well then, we just have to resort to force now, don't we?
Violence is not my thing.
Uh-oh. Why is it that the very peaceful characters end up being the scariest bad guys? And usually because they're accompanied by very terrifying, ew. What is that thing?
Though. It seems we're out of options here.
Seriously? We have fought against a god and we're getting blown away by this thing? I'm disappointed in these Persona 5 characters.
Are you ready? Keep up, and don't embarrass me.
Hey, I should be saying that to you. Sadly, my protagonist rarely ever talks.
Stubborn imbeciles, rejecting our lord.
What is this thing?
Disgusting.
Yeah, I agree. You know what? I actually agree with Akechi. This thing is disgusting. It also can't hit worse shit. And apparently neither can Akechi. Okay, I've unloaded all of my lead.
You thought that would hit?
Alright, let's see. Let's try some curse damage. Don't you agree? Okay, blocks curse. We'll restore all of our HP with the power of salvation. Oh, now it has wind. Well, that's annoying.
Get up, Joker.
Damn it, Joker, get up! Haha, we block curse. Wait a minute. Was that 3 turns in one? That's not fair. Alright, debilitation then. Oh wait, no, I didn't say it right.
Joker's back.
Debilitation! I don't know why I have to say it like that, but I just do. Okay. Let's see. All right, let's try Okay, no, it drains psychokinetic. Gotcha. I gotta yell Persona as well. Damn, I should remember that. Every time I say the word Persona, I have to yell it. Hey, bro, Keelys, how's it going? My damage is not doing me any favors.
This isn't it.
What does the Aventurine say? All or nothing, baby. Shit, okay, I don't have anything that heals.
I'm not done.
Or maybe I do. Let me go see further up. Urania cures all non-special ailments for 1 ally.
This one.
Aha! Okay, missed that.
It's useless, idiot. So this is fear.
Damn it! Okay, Akechi is shaken, sadly.
Persona.
Uh-huh.
Search. There.
Me realizing that maybe it would have been better to do something else besides just taking damage. Okay, now it's using vacuum wave.
Too slow.
All right, missed that.
Useless idiot.
Actually, I don't even know if it can actually even...
You're mine.
Ooh, that was a lot of damage. Okay. Woo! That was a very good amount of damage. I was not expecting that much. Oh, and now it's concentrating. It's trying to make orange juice, guys. And we're the oranges. I'm scared.
That should do.
But now we have debilitation!
It's time.
Sorry, I can't not say it. Okay, it's using vacuum wave. Please miss us. Well, it missed Akechi. It did not so much really miss anything else, though. But I have a good bit of items that I can use. Let's see.
Aren't you the leader?
Ooh, I can use the Takamedic All Z. I'll use this to get some HP back.
Persona!
And then hit you once again with another sword dance.
No, such pathetic attempts won't be enough.
What do you mean pathetic attempts? You're about to die. Oh.
This just won't go down.
Just ignore me.
We're about to lose.
Oh boy.
Accept his mercy. Give yourselves over to him.
You just quit
Never.
already.
I will never give myself to anyone.
Give me a hand. You'll pay.
Heals 2,000 HP. No kidding. We get to see a showtime as long as this actually allows me to see it. Okay. Wait, actually.
That was disappointing. Not bad for an improvised technique.
Okay. Jeez Louise, Akechi, this ain't no
Shall we
slasher
continue
fic.
this? I'm fairly certain any further negotiating is pointless.
That seems to be the case, unfortunately.
This dude went unhinged.
But first, I have an idea. Rather than explain it with words, I'd like you to actually see this new reality with your own eyes. I know that your friends are already enjoying it. That I cannot do. As I said before, she wishes to live in the reality where she is Kasumi. There's no way I can hand
So
her
this
over
is the
to you
entire
as matters
reason
as they
why there's a
currently
whole
are.
second part.
I already told you that
Is
I
that he's
won't
gonna
harm
force
her,
us to live in
and
this
I'll
reality
swear
for a
by it.
while,
Don't worry
and
about
then we're
her.
gonna fight him? Is that what's
Go.
about to happen?
Look at the reality I've created for you all. Once you've seen the results, I know you'll realize which future is best.
You think we'll just obey your orders?
I apologize, but you really are going through with this, even if it's by force.
The hell?
We'll meet again 1 week from today, January 9th.
This just the plot to
I
Naruto's
genuinely
war arc?
worry that you'll change your mind by then.
I could believe that. And then what? If we don't change our mind, he says, okay, we'll meet again in 2 weeks.
We shouldn't chase
We
him
don't
too
change our
far.
minds. He's like, all right, fine,
I'd
we'll
say
meet
we head
again
back
in
for
2
now.
months. We've still refused to change our minds. He's like, what is it going to take for you people to realize this is better?
I had spent all that time investigating the people around you so I could set you up. To think, Takuto Maruki of all people would be the mastermind behind this absurd situation. And he happens to be warping the very fabric of reality while ranting
Hey,
about
thank you for the
making
10
everyone's
bits.
dreams come true. Talk about incomprehensible
Oh, boy.
motives. I can't even wrap my head around such intentions. At any rate, we need to figure out our next steps.
We need to save Sumire.
Don't you think it'd basically be suicide to try and save her in our current state?
No.
We need intel first. If we're
Like,
going to
to be
stand
fair,
up to him, we have
we've
to know
done-
more
I've done
than
this with
nothing.
worse
I'll do
odds.
some investigating on my own.
I have legitimate. I feel like we've done way
I hate
worse
that
odds.
we have to do what he says, but Maruki told us we have to wait until January 9th. Let's
But
meet
now
up
here's
here
the
next
question.
week.
How do we get our friends to
Although
help
I imagine
us?
both our lives will be very different if you choose to live in this reality as your friends have been.
So this is the reality that Maruki created. There's no point obsessing over it now. I should go back to my room. Yeah, apparently it's the room that we now share with Morgana as a human. I will never get used to this. Not one bit. It's me. I discovered something that I thought I should tell you right away. I called Yoshizawa's house to see what I'd learn. They believe she's been at training camp since yesterday. To think Maruki really is changing our physical reality as he sees fit. It's unbelievable. In all honesty, I agree. Unfortunately, it's the truth of the matter. Even the great phantom thieves you're so proud of fell in line with his scheme. You're going to see if you can change their minds, aren't you? Well, fine. I suppose we can use the manpower. If you can actually bring them to their senses, that is. That's wholly dependent on whether or not they're capable of leaving the reality they're supposedly wished for. I'll focus on investigating Maruki further. You do what you need to. Got it. Well, I'll reach out to you should anything come up. Good night. Was that a catchy? You two seem to be getting along well lately. Hey, so I was thinking, why don't us Phantom Thieves all go to a hot spring together sometime? Then Lady Anna and I can, okay, time to kick him in the shins. No. How's that sound? Perfect, right? We should ask the rest of the gang soon. Rather than explain it with words, I'd like you to actually see this new reality with your own eyes. I know that your friends are already enjoying it, Marble. It seems this reality is the one that Morgana wished for. Alright, we ought to hit the hay for today. The bed may be a tad too cozy for the both of us. Oh well, I'll just start sleeping on the sofa instead. Are you happy? Huh? Where's this coming from? Well, yeah, I'd say I'm happy. I'm not saying that second line. Like reality? Well, it is the one we fought for with everyone, so wait, what did I mean by... That doesn't seem right. I got captured in Kamoshida's palace, and that's when I met you guys. When we'd go to Mementos, I'd transform into a... I know you can do this. Oh, okay. I got to be useful for humans that I admired so much. Nothing could make me happier. What was... Sorry, I'm gonna go out and do some thinking for a bit. You should get some sleep. It seems all I can do now is wait. Nope, that was pretty bad. I always try to do the voice acting a lot better. Sometimes I just straight up read, but sometimes I do enjoy throwing my own twist to voices. Sadly, I'm not very good at it. Bum bum boom. And it's Tuesday! Oh god, no wonder yesterday was awful. It was Monday. Maruki said that your friends are already enjoying it. I should go see them. I wonder what our friends are doing. Where is everyone? I should look for them while I check out the town. Check up on the teammate. Okay, so apparently they're all over this way. Why specifically in this direction? Oh, Yoganjaya Station. Makes sense. And then I guess we're going to ride the train? And then it just turns out one of our friends was hanging out literally in front of the train. We never had to get on it. And I was just being dumb. Up the stair. Well, at the very least, they are giving us very clear and concise directions. Now, if only I knew how to actually read a map. But don't worry, I will get there eventually. That is all I can promise. Alright, let's see here. All right, who are we gonna find here? It should be on.
For real?
It's all thanks to you supporting me, On. I really appreciate it. I'm not the one who deserves the credit. You kept up your best effort and now you're finally being recognized. Silver? I can't believe it. Over here. Why can't you believe it? It's a mall. I can go to a mall. Talk about a coincidence. It's been a while since the last time you saw Shiho, right? Long time no see, Marble. Do you remember me? Shiho Suzui, right? We didn't even get to talk all that much since I transferred to another school so early into the semester. Of course he remembers you. He has to remember what with the bragging I told him all about. I've told him all about how amazing my BFF is at volleyball. Oh, On. Sorry you have to put up with all that. Shio was the MVP at the big meet the other day, too. Not only was she in the starting lineup, but she scored more points than anybody. No, she scared more points. She stepped onto the field, got ready to serve, and the other team literally just quit out of fear. They were like, we can't handle this woman. The two of them are beaming with joy. It seems this reality is the one that An wished for. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention Shio's coming back to our school. Everyone in volleyball knows that Shujin's the top school when it comes to the sport. That's how I was able to convince my parents to let me transfer back, after more than a little begging. It was so sad when she transferred for her parents' jobs, but all's well that ends well. So An not only wants Shio to be the best that she can be, but to ultimately never have gone through everything that she did before, which is completely fair. Huh? What I wished for? Well, I guess you could say so. Any doubts about it? What do you mean, any doubts? Well, I know I don't. I spend so much time worrying over everything that now Wait, what?
But...
Something is, I remember being so cornered that I just wanted to die, but then I met everyone and... I'll be waiting for you, On. What is that? Shio's still alive even after all the things that made her want to die. You have no right to run from this. Oh boy. In reality, I do have to admit, sometimes I'm like, I kind of feel like an asshole reminding them of some things. This part is kind of painful. Like, how do you just say, okay guys, I know that you're living your best life, but now I'm gonna step forward and remind you that reality is cruel and took away everything from you. Hey, what's up, Nemo? How's it going? Her final boss, low tier god. Seems all I can do now is wait. And now we continue. Oh no, we're heading home. No, he doesn't. Maruki's gonna die. He is literally going down. Sorry. An seemed happy to be with Shio, who is able to continue playing volleyball. But is this truly how things should be? We're gonna somehow end up with all of the Phantom Thieves against us, because they're able to live their best life. Okay, so now I'm guessing we have to go find... Well, we started off with An, so who else are we gonna go find? There has to be someone I haven't checked up on yet. I should go see them. There should be someone I haven't checked up on with, right? I mean, I didn't check on Futaba, I didn't check up on Yusuke, I didn't check up on Ryuji. So there are plenty of people that we didn't check up on. But we are apparently keeping this list very low. Haru? She was thinking about setting up a shop in Kichijoji. She went to inspect the new location with the president. She sure looked happy for doing a bunch of busy work. Sorry, but is that all you need? I kind of want to be alone. I kind of want to just keep bugging Morgana. If you want me to be real. I just want to see if, like, he'd eventually get mad. Let's see. Head for Shibuya? I don't know why Shibuya. I just kind of went in this direction for no reason now that I think about it. But hey, if we end up doing anything correct. Oh, okay. Well, I'm not entirely wrong about going in this direction.
Wait.
It's Makoto! Silver, what a coincidence. Hey, what's up, Makoto? How's it going? What's your dream? We were just doing a bit of shopping, but soon we're going to celebrate our dad receiving the Superintendent General reward. That's unbelievable. Come on, Makoto, you don't need to raise your voice over it. Remember Dad telling you earlier to just act like it's no big deal? I'm sorry, I couldn't help it. I'm just so thrilled for him. It's like he's finally getting the recognition that he deserves. Why is everybody's big dream is to have their dead relative be alive?
You're correct.
Poor guys. Hey, what's up, Daryl? How's it going? So what groceries do we need to pick up before we head home? I wonder what Dad would like me to cook. I made eggplant miso soup for your birthday. You had fried mackerel on yours, right? I can still remember how you pestered Dad about it until he cooked it for you. Aww. Now I just feel like a dick. Like, I'm trying to snap them back to reality, and it's like... I feel like a dick for doing this. These guys are living their best life. But at the same time, it's like if we don't do this, the whole world that, as we know it will be erased. All of our adventures will be left for naught. This is just such an ass move by the game. It's alright. Are you sure? Well, that's good. You seem very happy.
Do you think?
Yes, you think so? You and Sai getting along? Yeah, it's just as well as always. Even when she's busy at work, she always has my back. I couldn't thank her enough for all the...
No, but...
Wait, something's wrong. Mom died, so Dad raised us alone, and Sis... You're so close. Wait, what are you saying? But... Yeah. Hey, Sar, do you know what you should absolutely do? You should play OG Persona 4. See if it's any worse than you remember. I'm kidding. Don't do that. You're already playing Persona 4 Golden. Don't worry about it. Meant to say P3. Oops. That's what I kind of figured, because I was like, why would you play Persona 4 again when you haven't even finished Persona 4 Golden? But one day you'll get there, and then you will realize none of it was worth it in the first place. How was Christmas Eve? How was... Whoa, my God. What the frick happened to my ability to, like, form a sentence right there? It was like, how was Christmas Eve? It was pretty good, actually. I liked it. Makoto seemed happy being able to spend time with both her father and sister, but is this truly how things should be? I should check up on the other members tomorrow. Dun 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 dun. There has to be someone I haven't checked up on yet. I should go see them. Who did I hang out with for Christmas Eve? On. Honestly, I chose to romance On purely because I didn't care too much for the feature. And everyone was like, you should do it. Maybe I should head to Shibuya. Should we head to Shibuya?
Shibuya. This is Shibuya.
Thank you, loudspeaker. I'm glad to know that this is, in fact, Shibuya. Okay, so go this way. I am finally figuring out how to read this map. The Holy Grail didn't feel like the final boss to you. It has always been Akechi and Cheeto. But the final boss was amazing. No, it really wasn't. I'm gonna be absolutely real. I definitely expected that fight to be a lot worse than it was. I'm gonna be real though. It might be due to possibly being considered over-leveled. Okay, Shibuya Station Square. Wait, hold on. Okay, well, I guess we're going to the school gate. I didn't realize we needed to go there. But there's somebody over here. What is speedrunning? Yeah, I'm speedrunning after playing the game for 120 hours. Best speedrun in existence, right, guys?
Whoa!
Okay, something's not right here. Ryuji's going to college? I don't believe it. Still, that rules! You even made it onto the podium at Nationals, too! I was worried about what would happen after you screwed up your knee, but I'm glad you were able to bounce back.
No way, man.
Ah, you're still jumping the gun with this? I'm just trying my best so I don't get laughed off the team by you guys. Ryuji is laughing happily with the other members of the track team. Seems this is the one that Ryuji wished for. Oh my god, I cannot read today. What is going on? Silver, what are you doing here? It's still winter break. Oh, maybe stop by to congratulate you too. Man, someone sure is popular. Is there anywhere you want to go eat after practice? It's our treat today. Oh, that's nice of you guys. How about an extra large beef bowl and some pork miso soup? Hey, why don't you come with us, Silver? Enjoying the return to track?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fun. But what do you mean? It's just what I like doing, you know? I get all down when I'm not running. So your leg's fine now?
Hey.
My leg? Oh, you're worried about me. I'm totally fine, dude. No problems there since that injury a while back. And that was actually Kamoshida's fault, so wait, what? Ain't something wrong here? How do we know each other anyhow? First we met in front of the station by school, then... Keep thinking, man. Huh? Sure. Of all the things to remember, it's specifically the one where right before the fake death scene. You okay, Sakamoto? Yeah, what happened to you guys at the station? You get into a brawl? Nothing.
See ya.
Sorry, I gotta get back to practice. See ya. It seems all I can do now is wait. Is that all I'm gonna be doing? Is like, I'll spend a day, go talk to someone for 5 minutes, and then boom, we have to move on. Ah, yes, Kamoshida. Still wish we could at least castrate him. He can still piss even with... Yo! Honestly speaking, like, I would gladly introduce you to Kamoshida if I could, but sadly, I don't know where that asshole went off to. Alright, so now we're on the 6th? Ryuji seems sincerely happy about being able to run with his fellow track team. But is this truly how things should be? I should check up on the other members tomorrow. So, yeah, this is just going to be what this is. Alright. Alright, who else do we still have to check on? We still have to check on Haru, and we still have to check up on Yusuke. Oh, and Futaba. I almost forgot about Futaba. Star is not going to be very happy about me saying that. But now the question is, where is Futaba? Where'd she go?
Hey.
You looking for someone? Haru? She was thinking about setting up a shop in Kijijoji. She went to inspect the new location with the president. Oh, and now he's asking if we've gotten shorter. Look, I'm very sensitive about my height, okay? I know I'm not 6 feet. I know, people complain about it all the time. I can't do anything about it. I swear I've tried. Thank you, loudspeaker. I know this is Yongen Jaya. Thank you very much.
Shibuya. This is Shibuya.
Okay, there's just no escape. Gotcha. You swear the first time I would... everybody else can tell you I was just as shaken up. I was so fucking baffled. I was like, who is this guy? I was like, what is going on? And then it was like to wake up with human Morgana in our bed. I was baffled as hell. I was like, what is this? What happened? Who is this person that has randomly appeared in my bed? I did not get drunk enough the night before to somehow end up in the bed with this handsome stranger. All right, let's go to a different area. So we need to go to Kichijoji. Okay, so where is Haru? Haru, where are you? Wait a minute, what is this? I do not, okay, an information desk. Okay, maybe this way? Aha! I have found the correct location. Wait a minute. Is that Okumura? Aren't you dead? What are you doing here? I just realized I said, isn't that Okumura? And then realizing technically Haru is also Okumura. So,
Yes.
So am I also saying that Haru is dead? Possibly yes. Also, will say, I like Haru's current outfit. Perhaps this location should focus more on organic produce and a simple but elegant interior.
My.
Why? Why did you almost... I'm sorry, but why? I don't think I even said anything that shocking. Anything that shocking or funny, but hey, I'm sorry. I didn't mean for you to nearly die by a hot dog. Yes, he's been a wonderful friend to me. He's an underclassman at my school. Oh. Okumura, isn't he supposed to be dead? Am I wrong?
Wait.
Wait, what conclusions did he just jump to? What? Are you truly just friends? Hey, don't typecast me. Look, a guy and a girl can be friends without one having an interest in the other. I will say, Haru is adorable in her current outfit, but I'm sorry, we're just friends. Plus, Silver is dating somebody else. Maybe in another timeline, maybe in another run, Silver decides to give Haru a chance. Everyone else is alive. I thought you were in the know. I am in the know. I just also like to make stupid comments every once in a while. What's wrong with that? Like, I literally was just wanting to be like, Okumura, aren't you dead? It seems this reality is the one that Haru wished for. It's been quite some time since I last saw Haru. Like, I cannot do, like, a deep, posh voice, which is what I imagine him to be. Please, keep being as good to her as you have been. After all, my daughter's happiness is my own happiness. Father. Oh, would you care to do something together, Silver? We have a bit of free time, so we could grab a coffee or something. How's business?
I'm not so sure.
I don't know all the details. I'm just helping out my father. He's been busy, but the staff has been holding up their end. They're out scouting new business locations, too. All in all, I'd like to think things are going quite well. Has your dream come true? Haru dreams? My dream? Oh no, I wouldn't call my life anything so drastic. Wait until we see MC's sanity alive and well. Oh dear. After all, I've been so busy lately that I can barely handle what's on my plate, so... Wait, I know you'll get through this. What happiness can be found through profit gained by crushing the hearts of others? Man, they have some pretty good lines, and I'm glad that they're remembering them. And then you have Ryuji, who literally just screams, "I can do this!" or "I got this." Like, literally, everyone else remembers, like, their most epic moments. And Ryuji is, like, 3 words and a scream. Oh, man. Poor Ryuji. He just doesn't get much time to do anything. Everyone else got more time than him. Like, Ryuji had to share his limelight with An. That just sucks. My apologies for cutting this short. I do hope we'll have the chance to speak more in the future. Until next time. I cannot do a deep, rich person voice. I try my best, but I am not a good voice actor. I guess I should head home. I think I can do a pretty good protagonist voice. As long as, like, it's isekai protagonist. Meaning there's not a lot of inflection. They seem to talk very calmly without much yelling or something. Haru seemed happy being able to talk to her father without fear. But is this truly how things should be? I should check up on the other members tomorrow. So see what I mean? It's like, that's isekai protagonist voice that I expect. Like, from a lot of them, where it's like, it's super droning, kind of deep and husky. But I can't really do the deep and husky part, so I'm like, just keeping my voice as flat as possible. There has to be someone I haven't checked up on yet. I should go see them. Well, there's about 2 people we haven't checked up on, so we either need to go check up on Futaba, or we need to go check up on Yusuke.
Hey, you have a minute?
You looking for someone? Futaba, she's out shopping with the chief in Wakaba. I think they said something about hunting for games over in Akihabara. They look like such a happy family. Hey, Silver, have I always... Never mind, forget I said anything. You're going out to see the others, right? Stay safe. Never! I shall never be safe. Alright, it's time to go find Futaba. Come on, let's go find Star's waifu. I just keep forgetting that it's like I may as well just head to Shibuya. Honestly, I think things suck for Star in this reality because now not only does she have to deal with protective dad, she might have to deal with protective mom. Oh god, Futaba's got both parents now. She's got 2 lines of defenses. Star is not succeeding. Sorry, I'm kidding. Star's got this, right guys?
Don't joke around.
Hmm?
Exactly.
Wait. Well, now I'm confused. Oh, wait, yeah. Okay, so Akihabara. And I'm guessing Yusuke is in Ueno? Which I cannot say for the pronounce for the life of me. But this is Maruki's reality where dreams come true, so I have a shot. I'm sorry, Star, but even my powers are limited. I'm afraid that this is one thing you'll have to do on your own. Sorry, that was my best Maruki voice, and it was terrible. I know.
Oh, man.
Damn, Sojiro got the drip right now. I'm sorry, sorry, but come on, you got to admit, Sojiro's looking good now. He's got the hat and everything. Whoa there, Futaba. I thought you just came here to buy a video. I cannot do a Sojiro voice because he's got like a deep voice. Huh? Whoa there, Futaba. I thought you just came here to buy a video game. But, can't you feel it? All the limited editions and the gaming gear? It's the store's fault for being a one-stop shopping emporium for gamers. So, Mom. No, ma'am. Do you think I get supplemental grants with nothing but puppy dog eyes? Motion for additional funding denied. My case was dismissed. Silver? Oh. Oh, hey, look who stumbled into us. Come on, hurry up and pick something already. You still want to get lunch after this, right? I'm trying to get, like, that pitch, but I just can't do it. I think that's just one I can't hit. Come on, hurry up and pick something already. You still want to get lunch after this, right? No, that's not it. Like, that was a little too flat, so it's like, it has to be kind of amused, but... Come on. Hurry up and pick something already. You still want to get lunch after this, right? We can take him too now. Oh, what a thoughtful gentleman. Hear that, Futaba? Sojiro is going to treat us all to lunch. Hey, don't go putting words in my...
Really?
Nope, I messed up on the voice. Ugh. You eat all that all the time, though. That's because it's the best. You really can't get enough of that curry, can you, Futaba? I mean, she does have a point. Thanks for the... Damn, I can't keep the voice. Thanks for... Okay. Let me get this down. All right. Thanks for the glowing review. Nope. Thanks for the glowing review. Thanks for the glowing review. Nope, I just can't get it. It's like, it's such a specific voice, and I can't get it, because I can't get that gruffness that he has. Sound good, Silver? I know you know how awesome Sojiro's curry is. It goes great with his coffee. Yeah, Sojiro made it for exactly that reason, and Mom helped to improve its flavor, too. Huh? Something's not... Isn't this like a beautiful dream? What's that supposed to mean? What are you getting at? Is it a dream? No, but... You can figure this out, Futaba. We believe in you. I still don't get it. Come on, why don't you just tell me? I won't let those distorted lies deceive me anymore. What was that? Huh? Are you all right? You two are getting a bit weird. Could this be a case of raging hormones? Look how serious they've both gotten. Whoa, wait, what?
Okay.
It's nothing. Let's go, Mom. The curry can't wait. Silver's still got stuff to do, I assume. We'll see ya. Hey, Futaba, don't just take off like that.
Time to head.
Well, we're gonna head on back. Come by for some grub when you're done with whatever it is you're doing. I'm trying to get that well, we're gonna head on back. Come by for some grub when you're done with whatever it is you're doing. Damn! I slip up near the end of that sentence. I do not understand. Like, how do voice actors do this? How can they keep a voice for so long? I slip in and out. Like, I think the most consistent voice I've ever held is when I decided to keep a fake Irish accent. As fake as can be. For like 3 hours. I don't know how I did it. I slipped into it one day and I spoke like that for 3 consistent hours and it was weird as hell. It of course wasn't a real Irish accent, but rather it was the most fake Irish accent that you would see on any stupid ass television. I don't know what I just did. Just don't worry about it, okay? But that was the most consistent voice acting I had ever done before. I just cannot stay with a voice. Immersion, you should know you secretly voice act stuff when your folks aren't around. That and you're too invested with this franchise now. Futaba seemed happy being able to spend her daily life with both her mother and Sojiro, who she loves very much. But is this truly how things should be? I should check up on the other members tomorrow. If nothing else, the most consistent voice I can stick with is bland isekai protagonist. There has to be someone I haven't checked up on yet. Then again, I think I've met with everybody important, so there can't be anybody else, can there? Let's see. We've spoken to Makoto, Ryuji, An, Futaba, Morgana, and Haru. I just can't seem to think of who else there could possibly be. But I guess I can go and check with Morgana and see what he recalls. Maybe he'll be able to give me a hint as to who the last person is. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, Yusuke. You don't deserve me doing that. But it was such a good bit.
Hey, you have a minute?
Are you looking for someone? Yusuke, he said he was going to check out the exhibits at the art museum in Ueno. He sounded pretty emotional, said something about a piece finally getting recognition. Maybe you should check it out. Silver, I think something's wrong with me. Or maybe not. I don't know. Sorry, I didn't mean to hold you up. Don't mind me. You're playing D&D. Failed cringe voice acting is part of the fun. Oh man, I love role-playing games just because of that. Like, I'm gonna go ahead and give you guys a confession. When I was a kid, and all the way pretty much through high school, I LARPed. Like, I didn't LARP in the traditional way of like, okay, I got with friends and I would go and actually play like a whole ass story with them. But like, I would go out for a walk and I would straight out live the life of my characters. Like, I would talk to myself all of the time and I would just role play the entire storyline to figure out how to write a good story. Like, that is such a weird ass confession, but it was how I made stories forever. And it's usually how I got it's usually how I became much better at writing stories and being able to come up with things. And it's usually why when someone asks me, hey, how do you write a story? I would say, I have no idea, because for me, the story writes itself. That's not a joke. As I live the life of the characters, I would it would be so fascinating for me to have those characters evolve in their own way. Like, I would come up with a plan, but my character would veer to the left because that's not what they would do. I'd be like, I want the character to do this, but that's not what happens. Instead, it's something completely different. Like, okay, a good example of this. In a story that I wrote, I had a main character named Jonah. And that character was one of my favorite characters, and I wanted him to like last throughout the entire series. And honestly, I always intended for him to like kind of build his own interest in other characters. Like, he was kind of a very serious person, and his whole story development was eventually learning to relax and have fun. But he never did it. And you know why? Because that wasn't in his character. He would always remain extremely stoic and serious, and very protective of his friends though. And even though I tried to get him to bond with one character, the character got deleted because I realized she had no point in the story. But even more than that, I realized something in particular. No matter how I rewrite the story, Jonah has one end. He never makes it past the first book. He is designed to die. And that was something that I hated, because he was the first character I designed for the story. And it's like, I could never, no matter what I did, I could never get him past the first book.
What a coincidence.
You came... Okay, Yusuke's voice is a little bit you came too, Silver. No, that one's... you came too, Silver. I was just thinking about contacting you. Take a look. My mother's painting is finally receiving the public attention that it deserves. It's on display for this week only, so I'm glad that we have this chance to view it together. I am truly blessed. I've waited so long to see this painting here. My drive to create a masterpiece of this caliber grows stronger every day. But thanks to my sensei's patronage, each day also brings me closer to painting such an impactful work. Nothing in the world could make me happier than I am at this moment. Whose patronage was that?
Indeed.
Why, my sensei, of course, Madarame. Even after Mother's passing, Sensei never stopped advocating her work to the public. Not only that, he took me in and cared for me when I lost my only family. I truly cannot thank him enough. Yusuke is so happy. It seems this is the reality that Yusuke wished for. I just had a wonderful idea. Why don't you come join us for dinner? Sensei's been very interested in meeting you. Don't worry, he'll even pay for the meal. No, I slipped out of the voice. Is Madarame a good sensei?
Yes.
Yes, I'd say so. But what's this about so out of the blue? The Sayuri looks great there. The Sayuri? That's not the painting's name. No, wait, that seems... something's not right. I have faith in you. What is... could I be making the same mistakes as I did before? To think that this painting was the source of Madarame's distorted desires. The only saving grace is that my mother won't know of what transpired. Silver, Yo, I might just title this video, Unskilled Gamer Does Cringe Voice Acting. Actually, I'm sorry, but I'd like to be alone for now. It seems all I can do now is wait. I guess I should head home.
It's me.
Oh, hey, it's Akechi.
I've uncovered a few things in my investigation this week.
What were you investigating?
So I thought I'd share my findings with you.
What was there to investigate? What did you find?
First, regarding Maruki himself.
Oh, hi, traitor. Yeah, exactly.
He's been researching the treatment of patients through changes in their cognitions since his college years.
But how did he get that research? I thought Akechi and Shido destroyed anything related to cognitive science.
Knew about that, correct?
Like, so how did he get his hands on that? He told me himself, pretty much.
Maruki's work apparently had enough investors that he was planning to break ground on a research facility somewhere. And as you know, those plans never came to fruition. His funding was cut off, and his research was
I wonder how that
happened.
So his research was stalled. Akechi, you and Shido wouldn't have anything to do with that now, would you?
It's probable. However, we can't be certain of the reason why. At least with our current understanding. What was the purpose of his research into cognitive science? Doesn't it feel like
my best guess, it has something to do with his girlfriend.
Example, maybe his research was stymied by someone else for their own reasons. Anyway, that's all I could dig up about Maruki's history. The only thing that's
all you got in a week of research?
Using cognitive science. He's dead serious about saving people.
I mean, I guess that's more than we got, but we were busy talking to people.
True. I can only imagine how delighted he is right now. That reminds me. There was one more thing I wanted to tell you.
Yes?
About the reality Maruki's put us in. It seems that Okumura and Wakaba are both considered alive by all accounts.
What do you mean, by all accounts?
They aren't mere illusions or cognitive beings. They truly are alive and existing in this world.
Oh,
in fact,
shit!
Their deaths seem to have never taken place at all in this reality.
So, that means that if we correct this reality... Oh, shit. We have to kill Futaba's mother and Okumura. Oh, shit. Huh. I'm regretful of one of these things more than the other, but since in this reality Okumura is actually a good parent, I feel very unsure of things.
Shido was the only one arrested on the crime of attempting to overthrow the government. It seems the Phantom Thieves were causing a stir in this society as well. But there's no record of your arrest now. Basically, in this reality, you and I haven't committed any crimes. I don't understand how Maruki was able to distort reality to such extremes. But at
Do you
the
think
very
that's our
least,
fault?
he
Did
was
we do
being
something?
honest when he told us that he'd make such revisions, and rather convenient ones.
What do you make of it?
Remaining in this Maruki revised reality means living under his thumb.
Oh yeah, Akechi ain't for that.
And I refuse to live like that. I'll be the one to choose my path. That's how I've lived up to now. And it's going to continue.
What do you
from
mean that's
here
how you've
till
lived
the
up
end.
to now?
But what
You were
about
literally under Shido's thumb,
saw that
like,
for yourself,
for
didn't you?
however long you were
Your
helping him.
friends seem to have taken a liking to Maruki's version of reality. Don't tell me you've changed your mind after seeing them.
Don't worry about it.
I see. I pray your answer doesn't change when we face Maruki tomorrow. That takes care of the info I wanted to share.
Well,
See you soon.
I have no idea.
Are you going somewhere tomorrow?
Oh. With Akechi to the stadium.
With Akechi? You guys are really hitting it off lately.
A
Of course,
popular
that's
Malaysia
not a bad
animation
thing.
studio YouTube channel, Monster, got hacked
Hey,
by
so
crypto
about
hackers.
what you said
Oof.
before, you know, that stuff about my happiness. Sorry, it's nothing. Good night.
Tomorrow we meet with Maruki. I should go to bed early tonight. Well, this is getting interesting. Ooh, 13.5 million subs. And I'm guessing all that is basically lost.
So you came. Based on the look in your eyes, I'm guessing your friends aren't going to be of any use to us.
Yeah, no, they're I'm sure they'll come around. Maybe,
Oh, yes.
possibly.
Because I'm sure you're all just as close as you were before reality was changed.
No.
Well, there's no point in griping about it out here.
They're currently
Are
working
you
with YouTube
ready?
to handle it.
As I
Well, that's
mentioned
good.
yesterday,
Hopefully,
it's quite likely that
hopefully
you'll
it'll be
have to
better.
confront Maruki physically. If you're not prepared for such a contingency, then please go and take care of your affairs as quickly as possible.
Nah, man, I got this. I'm ready to take on Maruki. Maybe,
How about this?
possibly.
Now, let us depart.
Excuse me, is,
Oh.
whoa. Hey guys.
Looks like we've all had the same idea.
Are you here to speak with him as well?
Aw, they all came to talk to
kinda.
me. Although we
So,
kind of ditched
he's
their
not
sorry
here?
asses. Sorry.
He left around noon. Said he was meeting up with Akechi.
Sojiro said if we need to talk about stuff, we can use this place for a while.
Cool.
You know, he asked me the other day. Something along the lines of whether or not I'm okay with how things are. At first I didn't know what he was talking about, but as he kept going, his words started making my chest feel all tight.
I know what you mean. And ever since then, it's like something isn't right in my heart anymore.
Aw.
I have no complaints about my current life. On the contrary, in fact. I am truly happy with it. So, in that case, what is this inkling of a
They're all
feeling
gonna
I
be
have
like, this
deep
is
in
how
my
they prefer
soul?
reality, and they're gonna betray us. Smash or pass, Human Morgana.
Damn it.
Pass.
So bad at figuring out this sort of stuff. Hey, do you think maybe we're all running away from something super important?
Like, handsome guy. But, because I know it's
Kinda
Morgana,
wondering
pass.
For a while now. Maybe the reason his words hurt so much is because he's right. But I was too scared to admit that for some reason. That's why I pretended I didn't understand what he meant.
Yeah, see
When
the
I was
black-haired
speaking
dude
with
that's
him,
sitting next to
I felt
Futaba?
like I caught a glimpse of this
That's Morgana.
mysterious sight. Something that shouldn't have happened.
That's the
But still,
cat.
I felt like I shouldn't turn away from it.
Same here.
And myself as well. It seems that we really have lost sight of something precious to us after all.
That might be, but I'm so scared to remember what it is.
Yeah, I feel like
remember
Futaba's gonna have the
that.
hardest
I
time with
feel
this
like
one.
My life as I know it is gonna end. Oh, Futaba. But even still,
I don't want to feel this way anymore either.
Me too.
Guess that's it, huh? He was trying to tell us all something important, and I bet he's probably still working on it somewhere. Ain't no way I'm gonna bail on him just so I can keep running from whatever it is.
But I thought running is what you do. Didn't you say that you don't feel good unless you're running?
I saw him and the rest of us there together. I want to believe the connection we share here is a genuine one.
Well,
it does kind of beg the question. So if history was basically rewritten,
don't ask how I know.
how exactly did a world where all of these characters hang out and know each other even come to exist?
I admit I am happy
Since
right
so
now,
many of those incidences are the very reason we hang out in the first place. Without
I'm done
them,
with trying to escape my problems.
none of these characters would have ever interacted before.
Huh?
We're gone as a cat again! Boom! Reality broken! We just killed Futaba's mother. I just want everyone to realize that. We, like, by doing this, we are committing murder. This is gonna lead to some very awkward conversations later on. Wait a minute, Star also played this ending, so Star also killed Futaba's mom. That's gotta be awkward. We just put Shiho in depression again. Eesh.
If I must.
I was about to ask Daryl, I was like, what the fuck? What did Shiho do to you? I was gonna ask, what did Shiho do to you? Of course, that all depends on whether or not you can keep up with me. I think Akechi is literally my best voice acting attempt. What do you guys think? Do you think I can pull off a very adequate Akechi? Nah, I do believe that this voice isn't quite up to snuff, but maybe I'll work on it. It's missing kind of the insanity that's really necessary for this type of business. Ooh. Okay, that's fair. That's fair. Okay, so onward to the doors. I missed the doors. I think it was somewhere around here. VIB patients identified. We will now begin the grand tour. True. Switching to the insanity was usually, I was a lot better at that when I was doing my Doman voice. Sounds more like cringe protag than crazy rival. True. Just as I thought. They're politely informing us of their location. That must be the door. Let's go. I lost the voice for a second. Like, once I start I can keep up a certain voice if I don't change the inflections. But once I start doing a bit more talking, it's a lot harder to keep up a more natural cadence.
Three enemies all laughing.
I just like to shoot things. That's all I need to know right now. It's just fire and shoot.
Don't bother.
Wow, these things love to use brain shake, don't they? But it amounts to nothing.
Joker took one down. I gotta keep up.
Oh, is it because Akechi is underleveled? What? I don't actually have any clue. All I know is that I'm like level 80 something. So I'll be real, I have no idea why I can't insta-kill.
I can still feel the rush.
Okay, Akechi, calm down.
Okay. Shadow eliminated. Let's go, Joker.
Ah.
2 weak ones. Nice. I love a good vulnerability in my enemies.
Okay.
Enemy immobilized.
Quick question, Akechi. Have you ever thought of just taking a freaking chill pill for like 5 seconds? Actually, more than 5 seconds, please.
Let's show them a real power.
Please, you can feed him all the Snickers flavor pancakes, and he'd still stab you in the back. Yo, that splash art gets me every time. It's like, it's so epic, but it's like, seriously?
They were not a very formidable opponent.
Kinda going on the psychotic binge. A little too much there, my friend. Akechi, quick question. Have you thought about switching to decaf? Like, decaffeinated coffee. Or maybe, I was gonna say Coke Zero, but Coke Zero still has caffeine. Which I always think, like, what exactly is supposed to be the difference between Diet Coke and Coke Zero? They're exactly the same thing. Hey, what's up, Emperor Nero Sword? How's it going? Like, I don't get it. They're both zero sugar. So I always thought Coke Zero was like no caffeine. But then I found out, I was like, nope, it still contains caffeine. So it's like, what is the difference between these two? And I can't seem to find one. No, that's just the thing. There's not any difference. They're both 0-calorie sodas with about similar levels of caffeine. And I don't get it. At best, I'm gonna guess lower usage of sweeteners. That's the best I can come up with? They're both zero sugar is the thing. They're both supposed to have zero sugar. So I legitimately have no idea what the difference is supposed to be. What's wrong with Sumire?
She's only sleeping. I've never had any intention of hurting her. Once her inner turmoil begins to settle, I'll have her remember her life as she wishes to live it.
The life that she wishes for, huh? Call it what you like. You're merely brainwashing people for your own satisfaction.
Akechi, who literally murdered people in their cognition.
But if that self-satisfaction leads to the
and then of course there's us, who also technically brainwash people to make them better people.
If I understand correctly,
ooh,
you went
boy.
and checked in on your friends this past week. This reality is the one that they all wished for. Did any of them seem troubled by that fact? This reality is the true reality. All you have to do is recognize it as such.
Never.
Once you do, you'll be just as happy as they are. Didn't you see it yourselves? Your friends don't just want to live these lives.
Everything in this game is
They want
morally
you to
questionable
choose this
at best.
reality for
It's just
yourselves
how it
and live
is.
happily too.
Yep. This reality. Oh man. Google says it's just different blend of taste, so taste different. So that's literally all it is. Gotcha. Speaking of which,
I want you to understand. For their sake,
I decided to buy some
well as
zero
yours.
sugar syrup. And let me explain something to you. Syrup with sugar. You're surprised I'm so adamant about it? I'm adamant about it because I know that's what the game wants me to do. Like, I genuinely am like, I feel like Maruki isn't necessarily wrong because he is just doing this out of a genuine desire to help people. But the reality of it is, all they're doing is running away into a lie, and it's like that's never. And that's just never a good thing. No, it's zero sugar syrup. It's just simple syrup for pancakes.
Well, it's time.
So no sugar. And let me clarify something. Did you know that 2 tablespoons of regular syrup, like at a Walmart, is 115 calories for 2 tablespoons? 110 calories for 2 tablespoons of syrup. That is not enough for pancakes, my friends. Okay, sorry. If I accept Maruki's offer, My friends and I will be able to live happily in this reality he's created. Or so he says. If we stay in this world, we really could lead happy lives, free from pain and suffering. But our memories will be distorted. But our memories will be distorted to allow for the new circumstances. There's probably no way to avoid that.
For the sake of Yoshizawa-san and the rest of your friends, I ask you to give me your answer.
What do I do? I can't. No, I know what the best choice is. Simply because the game in this world that has been designed tells me that I can't accept this reality. I am so sorry, guys. I saw the potential for a little bit of ad-lib, and I went with it.
Negotiations seem to have broken down.
I see. It seems we still haven't reached an understanding.
Yeah, this bonus arc is about whether to live in a comfortable lie versus facing the painful truth. No. Oh.
You're not serious, right? Please, I'm begging you, Senpai. Please let me live as Kasumi.
I'm sorry, Sumire, but you can't hide from the truth.
But why? This pain is too much. Why can't I just leave it behind me? Kasumi is gone forever, and it's all Sumire's fault.
I feel bad for her, like, genuinely.
I can't live that kind of life.
And the thing that sucks even more is that in the end, Maruki just has continuously manipulated her. Yeah, if it were legitimately me, like, I don't think I could make this call. The only reason I can make this call is because it's a video game and I know that it wants us to say no. Which I understand. It's like a game like this is supposed to be based on your own choice, which decides the ending. So I imagine we could accept Maruki's offer and everything would just continue on. Although Akechi would fight against us. But I think ultimately speaking, most people already immediately know. It's like, okay, this is the path the game wants you to take to get the proper canonical ending. Shit, we gotta fight against Sumire. That's not good.
Please, don't try to stop me. If you do, then I'll...
Don't do this.
How stubborn. No matter what you say to her, I doubt she'll understand. I don't think we have a choice in the matter here. I could take care of it for you right now, but you'd prefer her to leave here alive, right?
Yep, I would in fact prefer her to be alive.
End this.
Oh, we got a 1v1? Oh shit.
Please, don't make me do this.
I'm not making you do anything. This feels like if this were an anime, we would fight for 5 minutes, and then she's going to have her sword pointed right at my heart, and finally we just straight up give her a choice. Well, there's the swords.
Persona. All right.
Like, tell me I'm wrong. This feels like that kind of moment, like that moment where we test how far she's willing to go for this resolve. Can't you be like, oh, you don't want me to murder her?
Sir. Please don't do this to me.
Inflicted with dizziness. Oh, but we have detox. Haha! Don't you just love it when the skills come in like right at the right time? I'm so sorry about this, Sumire.
Please.
I'm so sorry about this. I really am. Oh shit, she's got a critical rate up. I think in this case, it's way better to just end this as fast as possible. And she has charge as well? Oh my gosh. As long as this doesn't miss, we've ended it.
Why?
Oh my gosh, that's scary. Crit rate up with charge with a high crit rate skill. That is
Looks like you
scary
lost.
combo.
Why?
Our fight's over.
Senpai. No. I can't. I can't go back to being Sumire.
Sumire,
I'm so
please
about
stop!
myself, Senpai. It's my own fault that my sisters... Why don't you understand? Please.
Please stop this!
you.
Both of you!
Yoshizawa-san. I can give you strength, so you don't have to suffer.
Doctor.
Tell me, if you want your pain to end, and desire to live as Kasumi, I'll actualize it!
I would love it if Kasumi actually shows up now. And okay, Maruki, please remove the tentacles from the teenage girl here, please.
Sadly, she has lost sight of herself. She's in pain.
This
Now,
this
be her
go
guide,
bad.
And together, escape from the nightmare.
No, I can't. I don't want to go back to my life in cinders ever again.
What the hell? This so-called kindness of his disgusts me. Let's do this quick.
So now it's like he's forcing her.
I'm happy
Oh
here.
boy.
This is where I belong.
This is messed up, dude.
I'll rescue you. The only way I know how.
By forcing her to comply? What are those things?
It's gone totally berserk. We need to stop.
Although I
the
will say, her persona looks... Sorry. Her persona looks really damn cool in that form. I will not lie.
It ate the smaller one? What a pain. We'll have to beat it before it heals itself again.
Seems simple enough, right?
Come! All right. No time for thanks.
All right.
I'll break
Let's see. First up, debilitation. And unfortunately, you have heat rise. Well, that's annoying.
Stand down
Damn it, Akechi!
for my joy. Stand down.
Let's go. Sir!
Okay.
All right. Payback time!
We're gonna have to use an item here.
Use this.
I don't like wasting it, but this was the best one I had. Oh no.
Let's go.
Persona! All right.
Okay, now we charge.
Fear my power.
And then now we're going to use this. Maybe hopefully we can kill the ones to the side. Nope.
Shit.
All right. Wow, they really don't like Akechi, do they? Well, you know what? As long as they're attacking Akechi,
How was that?
at least now we're somewhat safe, I guess.
Persona. There.
Oh my gosh! That did nothing.
Persona. Need this?
That did like almost nothing. That did practically nothing. Thank you for the heals.
I'll take that.
And then she healed all of that back. Okay.
Persona.
Persona.
Damn, I don't really know what else to say about this. It's like, yikes. Okay, they block fire.
I'll break them.
Actually, now that I think about it, this thing is usually blessed, so wouldn't it be weak to curse? No. It might not be weak to anything purely for the sake of the story, which does get annoying.
Damn it. There's no end to this. Just what the hell is this thing?
I refuse to return. I will never go back to being such pathetic, soot-coated garbage!
You can't tell? It's her refusal to accept the truth.
Well, he did when he had Robin Hood. Okay, so I wasn't meant to win at this portion.
We can't afford to waste time on this shit.
Akechi! What type of foul language are you using?
I don't think so.
Oh yeah! The boys are back, and the girls. But I'm just saying, it's like, yeah! Ryuji!
Damn it, Skull. I told you not to rush in by yourself.
He just
like
comes
that.
in and
At
tanks
least
that
it seemed
hit!
to work out in our favor.
Our apologies for making you wait so long.
Our boy Ryuji is up!
Akechi-kun and Dr. Maruki?
Yoshizawa's trapped by... Why is her persona doing this? What in the world is going on here?
It's best if you don't ask questions.
So much of this shit makes no sense. But
Don't
we'll
worry
cover
about
later. We've got to stop her first. Right, Joker?
All right, let's get in formation.
We have a formation? I guess we do.
Okay, guys, leave the navigation to me. Let's push it back.
Unbelievable. Why did they come here?
For my joy.
Because in the end, they know the truth. They know that we cannot run from our past.
All right.
Debilitation!
I'll break them.
Let's see. Those things have 5 buttons. I don't know. All right, we're gonna let Ryuji charge since he's our physical DPS.
Use my persona.
And now we're gonna be putting on some nuclear hurt. Oh, they're weak to nukes. Oh. Now we get to baton pass to Ryuji, who used charge, so he gets the increase. And now we get to lay down the law with the hand of God. Ooh, that was good. That was good.
Let's go.
Feels pretty good.
Wait a minute, since when is Skull? This is no. So just hit them harder. Yeah, exactly.
Persona!
Sword dance. I could charge, but I think in the end.
Joker, you're looking cool.
And we got a.
No more waiting.
Oh,
You certainly look eager, Skull.
well.
Here we go. Make way for the fist of the Phantom.
See what I mean? When you have the most goated team in existence, aka the Phantom Thieves, there's nothing they can't beat.
Now.
You're already dead.
For real? Ah!
It's over.
I can hear them. The bells of midnight are tolling. Now, my dreams won't be. The clock strikes midnight.
I'm curious about that. The clock strikes midnight? What does that mean? Well, now Fox is very curious of things. Yo, Samira, you okay?
Yoshizawa-san!
You've all... I can't believe you've thrown away your happiness just to come here and... And how? It's impossible.
You're Dr. Maruki,
right?
That's right. More importantly, why are...
Dude, what the hell's Doc doing inside a palace? He's ruling this palace, is what he's doing. What? Not only that, he's the one who's generated this whole distorted reality. Isn't that right, Maruki-san?
All of this was done for your own joy.
Our joy?
That's right. I only wanted to grant your wishes. Each and every one.
Wait, you what? What do you mean? We never wished for anything like that.
Is that really true?
Huh?
No, never mind. So, you all intend to deny the reality I've created for you. If you want to fight me, then so be it. If you plan on changing my heart, that's fine too. But before that, I think there's still room for discussion here. Also, I believe taking care of Yoshizawa-san is more important than settling this issue.
And they are really trying to hold off that end, huh?
Planning to run again.
We can get back to fighting if that's what you really want. But I think you're rather exhausted at the moment.
Nah, I'm good to fight. Damn it, Akechi.
Yoshizawa-san!
Damn it!
There's still time.
Come on!
February 3rd. I'll hear your final decision on
I was joking. I was joking when I said that we were gonna go and do this, come back, and he's gonna say, oh no, you need to wait a little bit longer and then we'll talk. I was legitimately...
I still can't give up what I've started.
I was legitimately joking, but he literally is doing that.
What I swore I'd do. On the day I lost everything that mattered to me.
You have got to be kidding me.
I've lost his reading.
I did not think I called that so accurately.
To pursue him, but I doubt that's even
But I guess that
right now.
makes sense, because I know Star, you know, talks about how, like, there's portions of the story that we see on February 14th, you know, because Valentine's Day, and I was like, well, this seems impossible. How do you get to February 14th
I'm still just
if
as
everything
shocked
can
as
be
I was when
concluded
we
at
first
this
came
point?
here. The navigators returned to our devices. A palace is visible in our own reality.
But still, it's like, oh my god, he is literally trying to, like, stall us out here.
Something to do with Dr. Maruki, anyway.
Hey.
Also, I love the
do you
outfit
already know about this
upgrades.
stuff?
So, Dr. Maruki...
He altered our reality to make our dreams come true?
This is all too much for me to handle at once.
Apologies for the interruption. Mind if I interject? That's right, Akechi. There's no reason to be defensive. Had I wished to kill you all, I would have simply done so already.
Why do you assume that you could? He's helping for now.
So you're not here to fight us?
I've already put our feud behind me. Not only that, since he and I both refuse to accept reality as Maruki sees fit to make it, we currently have the same goal.
We
So
do?
what you're saying is you're using him.
Yep.
What about the rest of you? Considering how you were all living your ideal lives in that other reality, until you decided to come here. Maruki seems to be telling the truth about taking your happiness into consideration. While his heart is distorted,
Also, can we just take a note? Yusuke is wearing a very low V-neck on. Like, that dude is like just subtly showing off his chest with that one. Like, that is an extremely low V-neck, my
I'm up
dude.
against someone with the power to distort reality as we know it. The more allies on my side, the better. If we all share the same goal, shouldn't we join forces and improve our odds?
No. We are more than enough for dealing with all this.
I'll be going now. Be sure to consider my point.
Hey! Hey! Jeez.
Yoshizawa, are you alright?
Oh, yes. I'm sorry that I caused you all so much trouble. No, you don't need to apologize.
We should probably go our separate ways for now and discuss it at a better time.
Wait, you mean there's a better time than right now?
Oh yeah, third semester's starting up tomorrow.
The third semester?
I guess
Oh dear.
we're going back to school, huh? We still don't have
Back
any
to school
idea
days,
what we wanna
guys.
do from here on
Did
out,
you
though.
study for your exams?
We've got time. Maruki said he'll wait until February 3rd before... Let's really think it over before making our decision.
What decision? Like what? What decision is going to require 2 weeks for us to go over?
You guys were out together. Wait, what's wrong, Futaba?
Hey, Sojiro, is Mom?
Mom? You mean Wakaba? Well, what about her?
Nah, it's nothing. It's just I happen to remember
I got
something
less
about
than
her,
a
that's
month
all.
to rehab Yoshizawa. Oh no.
Okay then. You know, I caught myself thinking about her earlier too. Odd coincidence, huh?
I feel
Well, I'm
bad
gonna
for
head
these
home for
two.
the night.
You have Futaba, who
What about you,
basically got to live a happy life with her mother and Sojiro,
stick around
and
a
she
bit
probably
longer.
still remembers a bit of that universe.
Don't stay out
And
too
then you've
late,
got
all right?
Sojiro,
The
who
place is
got
all
to
yours.
experience it, but
You've
is
got
never
school
going to
tomorrow, too,
remember.
So get to bed at a reasonable time.
Like without a doubt, this is heart wrenching.
Mom really is gone again. Sojiro sees it that way too now. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you what happened before we came to rescue you. We all ended up here at the same time after you left for Odaiba.
What was that?
Wait, you're...
What the? Oh yeah, that's right. Why were you human, Mona?
Yeah, you're supposed to be a cat.
I am not a... Oh, wait. Yeah, I guess I am a cat.
How did we never realize?
Guys, Morgana finally accepted it. He realizes he's a cat.
We've got more important things to do than sit
I
around
never
here
thought
and
I would
figure
see
out
the
what
day where
happened to
Morgana
us.
finally found acceptance in
right.
his catitude.
You said he was headed to Odaiba, correct? And with Akechi-kun? We need to find them!
Once we got to Odaiba, we spotted the palace. You know how the rest goes.
Nope, I don't know the rest of
You were
anything.
fighting
What are we
this
talking
whole
about?
time, weren't you? While I was just bumming around town without a care. I'm sorry.
I mean, to be fair, you do that anyways, and
always
yet you
suspected
still find
something
time to
strange
help
was
us, so it's all fine.
Something wrong. That being with my mom was so much fun. I stopped trying to figure it out. But I totally snapped out of it thanks to you. I'm all good now. Yep, no worries. I'm fine. With
Aww. Futaba needs a
school
hug.
tomorrow, right? You better not stay up late. You might end up oversleeping.
Futaba needs a hug, definitely.
We've all been through too much today. Let's try to get some sleep.
Like, come on, like, oh my gosh. At this point, I'm almost like, why didn't we just accept the deal?
Hey, wait!
All this trouble with Yoshizawa and Maruki. We've got nothing but problems right now. For now, we should all meet up at the hideout. We gotta recap the situation and hold a strategy meeting. Been trying to wrap my head around all this, and it's just not happening. I can't think straight at all. I can hardly blame you. I'm still so confused myself. Either way, I think we've all earned a bit of rest. Maybe a good night's sleep will help us all calm down. You're right. Certainly the combat has us tired out as well. We could all use some time to decompress. And on that note, good night. Either way, we can think about this tomorrow. For now, we should go to sleep. Well, I guess we're going back to sleep. And then back to wearing our school uniforms, everybody. Oh, wait, I guess we're going back to prison first. Never mind. Back to the jail
It's been
cell.
quite some time.
Oh, hey, it's Lavenza, who I only ever met once. So,
We
is it
have
good?
finally succeeded in reaching you.
What's going on?
You have been imprisoned once more. This time,
again?
not by the god of control, but a different entity, one who's bound you through your future. However, you held fast to your free will and believed in your bonds, allowing your friends to regain their own realities.
Our actual Velvet Room attendant, yeah.
Grasping a potential
And actual
reality
Igor.
once more. Our meeting again now within this place is proof enough. It
Can you,
seems the time has come.
let me out of the jail cell?
We are merely beings who provide aid to humans as they carry out their will. You must be the one to determine the path and actions to take.
So,
If the will of
if I
rebellion
ask you
still
to let
thrives
me out
within
of the
you,
jail cell, will
then
you?
we will surely meet again.
Yup.
Lady Lavenza told you that?
Wait a
You
minute,
ought to
can
tell
we
everyone
even
else
wear
that
a
too.
coat like that
Let's all
above
meet
our
up
school
after school.
uniform? Man, Joker is going all out.
Good morning.
Wow, we are all going for the dark coats, huh? Is that a school uniform issued coat?
I can't believe what I
Yo,
tried
what's
to
up,
do to
Draco
you
Zahak?
two.
How's it going?
I genuinely cannot apologize enough for what happened.
Like, I can't, like, I'm like,
Come on,
can
there's
we,
no need for that.
I wish more schools would do this. Like,
How have you been?
if you're gonna make us wear a uniform, you should also supply us with
fine,
jackets.
But mentally, to be entirely honest,
Although, to be fair, I haven't had to wear a uniform since middle school. But I was always like this. It's like, it was so annoying to have to wear a school uniform and everything, because it was like, then the schools would be like, oh yeah, and you can only wear specific jackets. Like, we were told we couldn't wear jackets with logos on it. I'm not kidding you. There was like this whole thing that, oh, you can't wear jackets with logos. And I was like, I was wearing a jacket that had like a bowling logo on it. That's all it was. And I had to basically, like, whenever I was wearing this jacket, I basically made sure my backpack straps always went over the logo so that they couldn't see it. But they were legitimately like, no, you can't wear a logo bigger than the size of a Nike symbol.
I haven't really.
And even then, it was like, and if you do wear it, it has to be the same color as the jacket. So it had to be like a black Nike symbol on a black jacket.
Figure out what to do with myself. from
Which
here
I'm
on.
like, I don't even know how many of those are even in existence. My shoulder, it's fine. Why do you ask, coach? May I take the extra classes as well? I want to study more. This class is so awesome. There's no bullying or anything in that here. My bad. I have club today after school. You guys can go on home without me. Huh? Club? I thought he was in the go home club. This school is so weird. Everyone's so cheerful.
Time's up.
Happy New Year, everyone. You all did your homework, right? Next year's going to be all about your college entrance exam, so you'd better start prepping now. Oh, and if you cause any trouble, that'll show up on your transcript, so make sure you behave yourselves, okay? Now, time to turn in that homework. Let's see who's on that class duty today. I think you don't even necessarily need a graphic design degree to know that you wouldn't do that. But yeah, it's like, basically speaking, that was the rules. And I think that was the point. Basically, just don't wear jackets without logos. Like, they just really got super aggravated about kids wearing jackets with logos. And I literally could never figure out why. It was so weird that they had this problem. Which is why I was really glad when I went to high school, because my high school did not give a shit about what you wore, basically. Like, you could go, you could dress pretty much however you wanted as long as it was like appropriate for public.
From here on out.
Like, obviously, you know,
seems
you couldn't go to school in a bikini, but that would be interesting if someone tried it.
That means we'll have to fight Dr.
But my point
Maruki,
being is,
right?
like, as long as you wore something appropriate, you were
We
fine.
have to confront Maruki and steal his desire. In a way, it's business as usual for us.
Dr. Maruki is an adult with a warped desire. But that desire's just a wish for us all to be happy, right?
I admit,
Well?
it's nothing similar to the desires we've seen in the likes of Shido and Kamoshida.
Well, true. I can't help but feel there is something that he's hiding.
Dr. Maruki is quite different from our past targets.
Well, I think we already know what we gotta do. Haru's right. Dr. Maruki ain't a shitty adult at all.
Dr. Maruki is the snack daddy, or at least he used to be, but he's been replaced.
Who knows? Maybe Dr. Maruki is actually doing the right thing. But
Ryuji, do not make me smack you upside the head.
Right? We decide what's right for ourselves. That's what we all agreed on when we went after him in the palace. If changing Doc's heart fixes our reality, then I'm gonna do it.
See, there we go. Ryuji is now talking sense.
So somebody say something?
Nope, you said everything.
Sorry, I was just thinking about how right you are, Ryuji.
What she's actually thinking is, oh my god, Ryuji actually said something correct.
But to acquire the reality we believe in, that doesn't sound bad at all.
Then it's unanimous.
Well, that means our next step is pretty clear.
So we need to check out the palace?
Right. Maruki said that he'd be willing to fight if we are too. It's safe to assume he's expecting us to infiltrate his palace.
But why not just wait till February 3rd?
Reality bending stuff? Why is Doc able to do that anyway?
I've been wondering the same thing. Even if he was the top cognitive science expert, that wouldn't be enough for him to do all of this.
If we're going to fight Maruki, we'd better dig up some more intel on him first.
Good day. This is Lavenza speaking.
Oh hey, Lavenza's finally a part of the story.
Huh?
Your will of rebellion has reached new heights. We would like to aid that will, if you find it agreeable.
Sure, that'd be helpful.
Wait, how is she even calling you?
That is a good question. How did she even get my number?
Did she tap your line or something?
Her timing was just too perfect. Maybe she actually did.
That is a very good point.
I have performed no form of electronic surveillance whatsoever.
I think you're lying.
Apparently she can hear you.
There's something I wish to tell you regarding your current situation. However, I'm reaching the limit of my communication ability with this method. Let us meet in person tomorrow.
Okay, where?
It would be best for me to select a location considered easy to reach by all parties. Therefore,
So...
let us convene at your school.
At Shujin?
Wait, she'll be at the school?
I don't think it'll be easy for a girl who looks like she's like 12 years old to pop into a high school.
She hung up.
Is she really gonna go to our school? Just walk through the front gates like nothing?
Apparently.
I'm not sure what to make of it. But since we've determined our goal and Lavenza's offered to help us...
I am clueless, thank
I'd call
you.
that progress of some sort. All we have left is whatever we discuss tomorrow at school, plus whether or not we're going to team up with Akechi.
How about we don't?
Considering what he told us, really does seem like we share an end goal with Akechi,
But we can achieve that goal without Akechi.
Well,
We don't really need Akechi.
Me too. Are you sure?
Dr. Maruki's strong enough to change reality itself. If we're gonna fight him, we're gonna need Akechi's help.
Why do we need Akechi's help? We literally fought against a god and won.
I guess that settles
I mean,
that.
yes, that was with the help of the desires of the rest of the entire world. But we still did all that without Akechi's help.
I appreciate the effort. Thank you.
All right, let's head home for now.
Like, come on. Honestly speaking, we could have beaten Yellmouth without all of that help. The story, however, forced us to use that help. I'm just being real. So we could win. Do you think Lavenza will make it to the school? I hope she doesn't get lost or anything. Yeah, don't you think it's a bad idea, her wandering around in that getup? That's true. Hopefully no one gives her a hard time. If someone does, you better come up with a good excuse for her, Silver. Morgana's on top of it. What? No, I'm not. How am I supposed to pull something like that off? A kitty helping out a little kid. Sounds like a dynamite duo. Could last 3 seasons in a movie. Easy. That's not exactly helpful to us right now, though. At any rate, I'm certain she would reach out to us if something were to go awry. That's true. We can put our faith in Lavenza. Agreed. Let us know if anything changes.
Yeah.
Well, it's time to... Oh. Apparently, once again, Morgana is in charge of my sleep schedule. What do you want, kitten? Do you want to talk about it or nothing? Do you want me to go to sleep or no? You know what, Morgana? You just can't be made to be happy. Yes. Come on, what's up, kitten? What do you want, Morgana?
No.
I was just remembering what happened that night. You remember, right? The night before we went into Mementos to erase it, before we dealt with Shido?
Hey!
Remember how I said I'd finally found a place where I belong? Even though I said that and really believed it, I still fell right into Maruki's hands. I know I've made it obvious how much I want to be a human. More than once, I thought it would give me a chance with Lady An, but what I did was just so lame. Can't believe I was off having a blast while you were busy trying to help us. I understand why, though.
Wait!
Quit being so nice to me. If you try excusing something this big, I'd be more disappointed than anything. Now that I think about it, you've been helping me from the very beginning. Hell, I was locked up in a prison when we first met. I'm nowhere near cool. You're already super cool, Morgana. I'm just making him feel better. Quit buttering me up, because the last time he felt bad, he ran away. You know what? I'm going to make you a promise right now. From here on, I'm going to be more independent. I just kept relying on you for everything because deep down I thought you could figure everything out for me, but that's all changing. I'm going to stand proud on my own 4 feet, and I'm going to be one to protect. I'm going to be the one to protect you. I promise I will. What's about to happen? Oh, sweet. Bond 11 Morgana. Let's do it! Wait, what's happening? Yo? Is that Armstrong? I've discovered a new... No, my original power. Oh no, it's Diego. Go, Diego, go! Sorry. It's white. I can see it. I can see it. Alright, time to serve Maruki is just desserts. Anyone who tries to pull one over on us like that is asking for it. Let's do our best.
Right.
So, now here's where things are gonna go a little badly for us, because the only characters that we have at Bond 10 in the first place is,
Let's tune in for the night.
Well, the only members who are a part of the party that we have at Bond 10 are... Let me think. Ryuji and An. That's it. Oh, and Futaba. That might be a bit of a problem. Special skill, Miracle Rush. Medium physical damage to all foes with high chance of critical. That's actually not that bad. I think, honestly, I can get rid of Mipatra since we can obviously run Salvation. Which, while this is a ton of SP, it's really not that bad. And I can go make, I can always make SP items. Awakening the Phantom Thieves. Evolved a member of the party.
Ahem.
You all look sleepy. What, did you doze through the new year? Was Shogatsu one big excuse to lay around? Good grief, Shogatsu's not supposed to be an excuse to relax, you know. We decorate with Kodamatsu, Kagami, Mochi, and Shimenawa in order to welcome the Toshigami deities. It's one of the oldest traditions in Japan. By the way, cherry blossom viewing and even Children's Day are meant to commemorate deities and spirits. Japan's got a lot of gods, so naturally there ended up being a lot of events and rituals to accommodate them all. There's a phrase referring to all of the Shinto gods as collective. Anyone know it offhand? Alright, Takamaki. I'll bet you slept through Shogatsu. Yeah, I mean...
Hey, wait! Seriously?
So unlucky, and I didn't even sleep through Shogatsu. Silver, are you awake? Can you give me a hint? It's some phrase about the gods, but it's kind of abstract, right? What's this phrase supposed to illustrate about the gods of Shinto? How numerous they are, maybe? Yeah, I think that's right. They use a specific number, right? What's that phrase again? The one about how many gods there are in Shinto? The 10,000 gods? 10,000? I think it was more than that, actually. It's some phrase about the gods, but it's kind of abstract. So, the 8 million gods?
That means...
This is it.
Hey, Star, welcome back. We call them Yaoyorozu no Kami, or the 8 million gods, though that number's not meant to be taken literally. Yaoyorozu is essentially shorthand for myriad gods, an uncountable number. In olden days, the Japanese believed that gods dwelled in everything. What with all these traditions, you could say these beliefs still affect our lives today. It's a wonderful thing, really. We really need to cherish our history.
Nice going!
We still haven't maxed out our charm rating. Damn! You're pretty good at studying. I'm impressed. Nope. Alright, Delta, you go enjoy some breakfast.
You've been awfully busy lately. Don't forget to eat lunch.
I see a butterfly!
That's...
Follow the pretty butterfly.
Yeah, let's go.
We follow the pretty butterfly, guys, right?
Hey!
Well, I was going to chase it down, but the game kind of stopped me. It's not my fault.
Oh!
I hope I can do it.
Okay, now where's it going? It's going into the classroom? Well, at least it didn't go into the bathroom.
For real?
Oh, the nurse's office.
Anyway.
Why the nurse's office, though? Well, I guess to be fair, this was where Maruki was originally setting up base.
Lady Lavenza.
Hello. Thank you for coming.
What's with the formality?
That's odd. I thought humans regularly exchange phrases such as that upon meeting. Perhaps it would have been more appropriate to say, "What's up?"
Oh, well, anyway,
Oh.
how about we get this started?
Oh my god, please
As I
never
told
say
you
that
yesterday,
again.
There's something I wish
But
to tell you.
oh my
But
god, that was
first,
hilarious.
Please gather your other friends here.
Lavenza
You wanna meet in the
saying
nurse's office?
"What's up" is
This
somehow
place is
one of the
filled with
funniest things
cognition
I have
bedrest.
seen out of this game.
Maintaining my existence in a reality controlled by someone like Maruki is no simple feat. But the exhaustion that it induces is limited by this place's cognition, so I may converse with you all in person here.
I see.
I'm confused about all that, but okay.
Let us continue this conversation once everyone involved has convened. Until that time, I will provide my eyes a much-needed rest.
Meaning she's gonna take a nap.
Rest? Lady Lavenza?
Okay, just call the others. Seems simple enough.
I guess we should get everyone in here.
I just hope it doesn't like make us chase down every single one of them. Okay.
Infiltration success.
I'm rather surprised no one took notice of us.
Considering how I don't have an adequate excuse for the school to approve your being here, we're lucky it went as well as it did.
As long as you maintain an air of confidence, you can fool just about anybody into thinking you belong. I must say, though, I hadn't expected you to actually reach out to me for something like this.
Well, it's just as we said before. We've accepted your offer to work together.
I did not.
Now's not the time to let personal stuff get in the way of our goal. But if you ever betray
I would like to
us
clarify.
again, we'll make sure you regret it.
I did not
All right, then. That's
agree
no
to
concern of mine
anything.
anyway. Remember what I told you all before? We share a mutual interest. Until Maruki is defeated, we have a deal to uphold.
It appears that everyone's arrived. Does this mean you're ready to begin?
Lavenza is sleepy.
Ain't that our line?
Care to fill us in?
Yes. I wished to speak with you about the circumstances that led this Maruki to alter reality as you know it, as well as the true nature of his power.
You know all of that?
I admit there will be a degree of speculation involved, but only to a small extent. First, I will explain the situation with the current reality. I believe that Maruki has altered the cognition of the masses. In other words, it's thought that the alterations he's made are the result of his meddling with mementos.
He changed mementos? How is that even possible?
That is a very good question. Yeah, didn't we destroy mementos?
Wait, don't forget about our experience with the Metanav and Maruki's palace. Seems like this kind of thing has a habit of sticking around despite our expectations.
Mementos is the cognition of the masses given form. If that man is truly capable of controlling individuals' cognitions, and that man were also to gain access to mementos, it would be no surprise that he could impact everyone's cognition.
We destroyed mementos. How did it come back?
Could he really have done all that? I mean, it's
I love how we're
assumed
not
Dr.
explaining that.
Maruki has the power to control cognition, right?
Exactly. That man's
Like, I don't mean to
controlling of
complain, but-
cognition. Let's see. Why don't we refer to his power
But it's just like,
as
how did it come back in the first place? I hope they
Most
explain
likely,
this.
That actualization is a power unique
Because
to a
otherwise,
persona.
this story
In
would
other
be
words,
much more interesting
this
if
man
Maruki
named
acted
Maruki
like
is-
almost as a rival enemy to the evil god.
That's impossible. There's no way to have a persona and a palace at the same time.
Determining when Maruki first awakened to his power is wholly impossible. However, by the time he crossed your paths, there's no doubt that he was making use of his actualization, although he may have only been doing so subconsciously.
Even if it is just his subconscious, he's using a persona in the real world.
So, his ability to make Yoshizawa-san think she was Kasumi-chan.
It was most likely through the use of actualization.
Still though, even if we assume that Maruki has unique persona abilities, such as the case with him and myself, we still need to determine how he used that power on mementos as a whole, rather than a single individual.
So you need to figure out why mementos
Even
is still
if there
here.
were some kind of
I'm
power
sorry to
that
be
could
beating the
affect
dead horse, but
mementos,
come on.
It's on a whole other level from what we've seen so far. A single person just shouldn't be capable of all that.
That's true. Changing reality just by thinking about it isn't something humans do. It's something that, like, gods do.
Well, then we should be fine. We've already taken out one god.
What? The god of control.
Indeed, the being in mementos that you all defeated was a false deity that the masses deludedly clung to. It is easy to conclude that Maruki simply took over the false god's position when it disappeared.
Is that really
Took over
how
his
this
position.
works?
What do you mean? So you're saying society thinks of Doc as a god now or something?
Now, the Phantom Thieves are the ones who gained the masses' support after defeating this so-called god of control. So it would follow that the masses would turn to the Phantom Thieves next as their savior. In that case, why did they instead turn to Maruki, who did none of the work the Phantom Thieves did?
The masses were invested in the Phantom Thieves, not Maruki.
Wait, you what? What do you mean? We never wished for anything like this.
Is that really true?
It's most likely because
Because we wished for it. We chose Maruki. I'm confused as hell.
After we defeated
What?
the god of control, we wished for reality to be like Dr. Maruki described.
Oh!
And it happened?
So this is our
I don't
fault.
remember doing any wishing with you guys and Doc. I mean, when would we have even had the chance to?
What about our counseling?
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. So we fucked up. Well, no matter what path you might have to take to get there, I hope your track dreams will still do you some good in the end.
Looks like you all walked right into the spider's parlor.
There's no way of knowing how many of those situations were intentionally orchestrated by that man. However, the result is still the same. A
So,
desire
in the
for his
end-
actualization was seated within your hearts. Thus,
Maruki
I have no doubt
manipulated
that it was
us
your
into
own
believing in
desires that
him
led
and
to their
subtly
actualization.
wishing for a
this
world
is
like
all
he
our fault,
described, where everyone could be
We're the ones
happy.
who told him the cognitive world really exists too.
And then oh man, we got duped. I am never trusting anyone in video games ever
If this
again.
is our own fault, we've got to be the ones to fix
I am
it.
never trusting the nice guys ever
This
again. I
realization changes
already
none of what we
knew
must
that.
do.
Like, ever since the beginning of this game, I was always like, is Maruki
Then
gonna
allow
turn
me
out
to
to be the
proceed.
villain?
This
We knew
world
Akechi
is
was
in
gonna
a
be one,
very
but I'll be
unstable
damn.
condition currently. On the day that the god of control
I'll be
fused
damn
the
real. I was like,
metals
I
of the
was
real
not
world,
actually
the
expecting
merging
Maruki
was undone through
end
your
up being a
efforts,
villain.
And the two worlds are now attempting to return to their initial states.
So, what you're saying is this world has reverted to a state where the fusion with mementos hasn't been totally undone. That explains why Maruki's palace was visible in Odaiba.
Even as we speak, Maruki is still influencing this world in places where its boundaries are blurred. As slow a pace as it may be, he still continues to actualize the world of the masses as a whole. Should this continue, reality shall merge with mementos once more. The two worlds will again become one. When that happens,
I mean, you shouldn't
anyone
really
trapped
have to
within the
explain in the long
actualized
run, because I
world
imagine
can
the game will
never
do that
again
for you.
awaken to the original one.
No.
This issue goes beyond the masses as well. Although you are all Persona users, it would be next to impossible to defy Maruki in a world completely under his control. To be clear, once the two worlds conclude their fusion, there will be no chance of your success in this mission.
So,
I believe this fusion will conclude in 1 month's time.
AKA
We only have a
February
month.
3rd.
If memory serves me correctly, February 3rd was the date Dr. Maruki gave us, right? Could he have possibly chosen the time limit based on when his actualization will be completed?
It's possible.
If that's the case, we don't got another choice except to steal his treasure by then.
We'll need to secure our route to the treasure by the 2nd so we can send our calling card. Then, on the day of, we're most likely going to have to fight Maruki.
Allow me to produce the calling
So
card.
basically,
This is
we need to
certain be
complete our other
final
goals by,
I'll pour my
at
heart
best,
and
we want to
soul
have them
into its
wrapped up
creation.
by the end of January.
Be that as it may, there are still some
So since this
unsolved
is starting out
questions.
on the 11th, we only have 19 more days to do this. No, wait. January's a 31-day month. We have 20 days to get the characters we need to Bond 11, and while also giving Sumire counseling sessions.
Right.
What's the deal with the palace's name? Doesn't seem to affect the app's functions, but
That must also be a product of Maruki's cognition.
Well,
he most likely learned that
that
you could
seems
somehow
simple, right,
infiltrate the
guys?
metaverse. As long as he permits your existence, your method of infiltration will not entirely disappear either. However, in his heart he must have feared you would learn his identity as the palace's ruler. Perhaps such a feeling took the form of hiding the ruler's name from you.
But in that case, why didn't Dr. Maruki just actualize us out of existence?
Why did I say
entirely?
Sumire's name like what? Like what? How did I say it? How did I say it?
Maruki told us he wants us to accept his world. It may be hard to believe, but since we mutually benefit from his actualization,
I'm confused. Like,
he really does want us to submit.
Sorry, even if it does fix
Sumire?
shit for us, I just can't accept the
I
world
usually
getting
say
treated like
Sumire.
that. Let's start the infiltration tomorrow, yeah?
But it's just how I talk, I guess.
You're willing to ask me as well.
Duh, dude. The Phantom Thieves don't act unless it's a unanimous
Like, it's
vote.
not like it's just how I talk. Do you have a
Fine,
problem
then.
with it?
You know I have no intention of accepting Maruki's
I mean,
word
why do you
anyway.
pronounce Arcana as Arcana?
Wait. What
Because
about
you say it in a way that's
Yoshizawa-san?
comfortable for you.
We may not have summoned her as
The
one of
pronunciation is wrong as hell, but it's what's
definitely
comfortable for
involves
you.
her as well. Maybe we should fill her in on our situation once she comes to terms with
It
her
gave you
own.
psychic
What she does
damage?
with that information,
Why?
That's up to her.
Right. If that concludes matters,
I don't even
I shall
remember like
continue
saying
to
it
watch
as
over you,
Sumire,
trickster. Please show me the path that you choose.
but I usually say Sumire. But are you really gonna be like, oh, Fox, why are you pronouncing something as something like this? It's so weird.
I just...
Hey, Sumire, how's it going?
Guess we might as well close up for the night. Hey, once you're done washing that, you can go ahead and call it a welcome.
Yoshizawa?
Have a seat. She's here to see you.
Just said it
right?
weird that one
Yeah,
time.
don't worry about
Oh.
finishing up. I'll take care of it later.
It's hard to say because I do know that while reading, it's...
Sorry for coming
I
over
was
so
stumbling
late.
a bit with my
And
words, so you
thank
might have
you
caught
for
me
the
on a
coffee.
stumble. Because I might have been trying to say something else, and then I was like, I was reading it, and it was like, oh no, that's
delicious.
wrong. So I tried to fix it. Or it could just
Would
be
you
that I
mind
was reading and it was
I
like, bleh.
Got something off my chest. Thank you. So, to tell the truth, I saw you all go into the nurse's office
Stalker!
today, and I sort of eavesdropped on your conversation.
Tisk, 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 tisk. Eavesdropping on private conversations
found the
is
paths you wanna
very,
take.
very rude.
And are following them with such
Bad.
confidence,
What's the word I'm
whereas
looking for? Bad
I
kohai.
simply, like Dr. Maruki said before, I ran from the truth. I couldn't handle the fact that
I think
Kasumi
what's
died because
surprising-
of my actions. My memories are still a bit hazy.
All right, have fun, Star.
Even when I remembered that I'm really Sumire, I didn't want to accept it. I was still running from reality, where Kasumi is gone, where I had to live for Kasumi instead of as her.
But Kasumi is with you at all times. She lives in your heart.
No. Like I said earlier, I realized something when I saw you all striving to push onward. I can't keep running like this.
Oh, hey, I guess
Now that
the counseling
Kasumi's
session's
gone,
going pretty well, right, guys?
I have no idea what to do with myself. Senpai,
Because somehow one line
What
from us
should
is
I do?
apparently all it takes.
you can be awfully firm sometimes, Senpai, but you're absolutely correct. I must thank you for allowing me to unload all of this onto you. I'm still not completely sure what I should do, but I plan to think more on it. I've
do
gotta
that.
figure out what to do with my life now.
Oh shit, she's really going hard for it because it's like figuring out what to do with your life. Most of us haven't even figured out what to do by the time we hit our mid-20s. So good luck with that. Rewriting reality. I would never have thought such a thing possible. Not only that, but this palace is ruled by a persona user. How does that make any sense? I know god modding when I see it. At this point, he basically is a god, right? That shit makes Shido look small time. We need to come up with a plan. That's a good point. We should meet up tomorrow. Sounds good. Speaking of which, how should we contact Akechi? I guess we could let him back in the group chat, right? Yep, that'd be quickest. Let's put him in. All right, I'll take care of it. 1 month to go, huh? We'd better come up with a plan. That time is gonna go by fast. And you know what else went by fast, guys? The amount of time it took for us to stream all of this. Like,
I should write something.
First of all, just want to go ahead and say it. I'm interested to see where the story is going. I did not know what was going to be happening in the Royal storyline, but I'm liking it so far. Did I predict that Maruki was going to end up being a villain? Pretty much since day one. But you know what? They're doing it in a way I wasn't really expecting. I was expecting more like what Akechi did. You know, pretends to be nice, but then ends up being like super stupidly twisted and deranged. But no, he's like really calm, and he really just seems to have a desire to save people. So that makes it a little bit more interesting compared to Akechi's vibes. But with all of that said, I do got to say that it is time to shut down here. So thank you everyone for being here. I really appreciate the support, and I will hopefully catch you guys in the next stream.